Good fucking Friday! What's not Good Friday? I am in like the best mood singular. My daughter, my pregnant daughter, just had a ultrasound this morning, and she's having a boy. I am like fucking beyond thrilled. Oh my god! Cheers to the little bibbles. You can't hear? Can anybody else hear me? Clarks, can you hear me? Oh, Danny boy, just to dig in. Hello. Can you hear me? I was going to say, when I first came on, I'm pretty sure when I signed on, it said everything was working, the mic and everything. Just making sure. I'm so happy. Baby. Boy. Am I psyched? Yes. Why? Because me and my girls have been the Three Musketeers forever. Can you hear me? You can hear me loud and clear. Good morning, squirrels magnet fishing. We got squirrels magnet fishing. Oh, Danny boy, just a digging, chilling and grilling with adventures with Dan Burrows. Clark's Code Detecting came in, but they have a busy schedule. Baby girl. Well, this is the oldest. She's still my baby girl, and this is the non-prego. But we're like thrilled. Oh my god! I just sent her like 3 pages of baby names starting with F. I figured that's your new logo, your new channel name, or it wouldn't be in bold letters. Because before it was Adventures with Dan Burrows, so now it's Chilling and the Grilling. You should get rid of the, not to sound like a douche, but you should get rid of that first with Chilling and the Grilling Adventures with Dan Burrows. Instead of Chilling and the Grilling with Adventures, you know what I'm saying? You can go back and edit that, I think. Whew. I'm dying. I am like sweating, B-sack. I am like, Shan, I added to my picture. She couldn't see it before, so I added a little bit of color to it. This is the newest picture. I didn't know what to do for the stream, but hey, this, the fountain of youth, get it? Literally. Good morning, Jeff. Hi, what's up, buddy? I am totally like ecstatic. My number 2 daughter, well, not to say number 2 daughter, she was my second daughter. Good morning, the butt files. Daughter number 2 in line of succession. Good morning, vehicles. Thank you for joining me this morning. I am beyond. My gorilla knuckle just hit something and it's kind of spillaged. I kind of like splooged on my table. Yeah, for all of you just coming through the revolving door, my second daughter, who is pregnant, just had an ultrasound this morning, and she is having a boy. Will be the first boy in our tiny circle. Tiny circle. My hearts always look like a fucking pumpkin. I cannot make a. Oh, there we go. Kind of, sort of. Hubby is in the house. Hey, babe. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Thank you so much, vehicles. I am like, I'm sweating B-sack. I'm like freaking. Pick Chantal's in the house. Well, not here, but she's in the chat. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my lordy. Yeah, and they had fucking they had Phoenix on there with an F. The names. I sent her them. I don't know. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, she told you that I sent them? We got, these are F names, boy F names. Finn, Francisco, Fernando, Fabian, Franklin. She doesn't like Frankie or anything like that, so that's off the chart. Frederick, which is her father in heaven's name. Finley, Ford, Flynn, Fox, Frankie, Forrest, Freddie, same thing as Frederick. Finnick, it's finicky. Francesco, that reminds me of, what the fuck was that movie? The Tuscan. Under the Tuscan Sun. Chantal, remember that guy? She asked him what his name was, and he said fucking Marcello or whatever. She's like, Dorothy it is. That's Crystal Lewis's daughter's name, but she spells it with a P, right? Because Phoenix is spelt with a P. Run, Forrest, run. Okay, Finley, Ford, Flynn, Fox, blah, blah, blah. Went past that. Fisher, Finn, Felix, Finley, Frank, Finnegan, Francis, Forrest, Fletcher, Franco, Fisher, Philippe, I guess you could say, Foster, Finian, Frederick, Ferris, Fred, Floyd, Flint. That's one page. This one is, I just went to, look how Phoenix is written here. F-E-N-I-X. And then the last page is Franklin, Farah's, Fahim. Please no. Just because, anywho. Finley, Friedrich, Farron, Fraser, Franco, Fergus, Fadi, F-A-D-I, Fadi, Phineas, Felton, Francis Zek, Faraz, Fallon, Fod, F-A-H-D, Fod. Sounds like something you fucking pass. Finian, Finton, Future, Florian, Findley, Ferdinand, Fidel. No, that sounds like a fucking Cuban cigar or a leader. Fedor sounds like a hat. Ferris Bueller. Finch, Francois. You know it's not going to be Francois because she hates anything that sounds fucking remotely French. And Farouk. Why does that remind me of, isn't the chick on the movie Charm named that? No, she didn't tell me you sent them. She told me about the name Phoenix, but spelled with an F. Oh, right. So they actually have it. F-E-N-I-X. Oh my lord, we never had to think of a boy's name before. I have a Chantel Desiree and I have a Catherine Marie, which number two must be like, why Chantel's name? Because Chantel Desiree and the last name Boucher. So it rings, okay? Because I'm French. Do I speak a word of it? No. Chantel was a name in a romance novel I read years and years ago, and I love the name Chantel. Actually, it was Chantal with an A-L, and I said, fuck that, we don't speak French, so I put the E there, Chantel, English. Bueller, and the funny thing is, Jepatha is, the baby's gonna have like three last names. It's fucking hyphenated. Chan, what the fuck is his last name? What's the baby daddy's last name? Fast way. Fun. Oh, Fun. Is that the name? Funyun. We'll name him after the dried up onion ring snack. Barubi. Yeah, Barubi. So I think she's going to incorporate three names in for the last name. Bird being her father's last name, which they never had. They always had mine. Hopefully we add a new letter. No. I think she wants the baby's name to have her father's initials without actually having his name. So her father's initials was FCB3. FCB3. So they're going to name the baby, probably with an F and a C middle name. And here's the tricky part, because I said, well, you can't name it FCB3 if that's what your father's name was, because he was the third. The baby would be the fourth. But the baby isn't going to have the same last name as the grandfather. Hopefully it has my last name, which is Boucher, which is both of my daughter's last names. And again, continue the name. Hello, Digging Up the Carolinas. Welcome. So here's the switch on the name. Her dad's initials were FCB3. She wants to, I don't really have paper here that I can do it, but I might be able to do it. She wants hers to be similar, but with the 3 being, so we're going to go F, C, what the fuck did she say? Ruby. So her spelling is going to be something like this. Fucking Ferdinand, or we'll go with Felix. Felix, maybe Chadwick, because her father's name was what I already told you. So instead of having the Roman numeral 3 here for the 3 B's, it'll be Felix, C, 1B, 2B, 3Bs, FCB3. Get it? I really can't do anything. It's her choice. It's her kid. Her choice in names. What's up? How's everybody doing? I am like beyond psyched. Number one, I am like so looking forward to hubby and I going up to the home away from home this weekend with the sister and brother-in-law. And we're bringing our yaks up. So hopefully Saturday we get to hit the water up there. Maybe do the reservoir. I don't know. They might want to do Shadow Lake, but we're thinking Shadow Lake is only so big. But FCBBB, now it's sounding like an orgasm. Hey, that's how it was made. That's how it was created. There's a long story behind that without me getting into it because I'll start bawling. But their dad has been passed for like approaching the third year. And both of my children have been fucking extremely lost since then. So yeah. So this little miracle baby, hopefully, will be shining light, a beacon of light to help pull them out of the darkness. So anyways, let me just take a fucking sippy sip. When you learn your name in school, you just usually just go with the last name. So he would just be whatever, Felix C. Dot Boucher. I'm updating your channel. That's good. Sorry, like I said, it's the emotions. I am like so happy, so happy, so happy. Doing the happy dance. You can tell I'm hot. My color's already changing. I'm like the human barometer. I love you, baby girl. And I love my children to death. Yes, they're not children anymore, but I love them to death. This will always be my children, you know? Always. We have the same blood. Good morning, Bill. Papa Rouse is in the house. It's impossible, but I'll take it, babe. Let's see. Oh, I have a tissue over here. I have a napkin. Yes. Half of it's written on, but... So again, I know my stream comes before Father's Day, but we just wanted to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day to my husband coming up, even though he's never been a father of his own children. He has 2 stepdaughters, so we want to acknowledge that too, because it doesn't matter anything like that. Doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, so here's to you, babes. And again, I know it's not Father's Day. I know it's not Sunday, but I'm not going to be here to see you guys and to say anything to you. And we have Monday off too, so just letting you know, no Monday live stream, not on StreamYard. Who knows? We might do a surprise live, maybe sitting around the campfire or something like that on maybe Saturday night or Saturday night. I think my sibling is leaving on Sunday, but we have Monday off, so we just might, stay there Sunday ourselves and come back on Monday morning. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, to all the grandpas, Pepes, papas, what else do they call them? Grandfather. Sorry. He's still a stepfather to us, so well, he's right, your stepdad. I know what you're saying. I have to put this on the wall. Did I not put it on the wall? I think what she means by that is they're in their 30s, but still consider him to be a stepdad, is what she's saying. You're going to spend time. Oh, you have more children? Wait, yeah, that's Dan Burrows. I just want to make sure I'm speaking to the correct Dan because I think the other Dan, it was Johnny Appleseed at one point. No, I think that's what he said on one of my streams. When he was younger, he was plowing the fields. On the meadows and the whatever. Get it? Meadow. 95 degrees in severe thunderstorms. Go figure. It's kind of muggy here, obviously. You can see but then again, I'm a sweat bag just from overheating and hot flashes. Fab Cavin, is that a name you're throwing out there, B. Higgles? My, do you want me to get your... I don't know why Buddy has both. Shut up, you little dink. Go on yours. Here, my, want to lay on your bed? Right here. I took it from Buddy. He had both of them. He had the little circle. Oh, it's upside down. Here, want me to turn it around so you can lay on it? Come here. Look. Here we go. Mommy fixed it. Come here. Come lay down. Come lay down. Go ahead. Right here in your bed, buddy. Right here in your bed. Good boy. Lay down. Good boy. Yes. Oh, I know what I can do to cool myself up. We have a ceiling fan. Hang on. Let the blowage begin. One, I don't think so. Two, let's go with that. 2 clicks. Oh, shit. I was just going to say, oh, why didn't I bring my fan in here? But we have a ceiling fan. Okay, wrong hand. I did look good like half an hour ago. Now I can't help it. What can I say? Gonna be 50s and 60s. It's supposed to be like 56 tomorrow. Hello, we're at the end of June. Like, I guess when you're in the hills of Ely at the sound of music, the shit comes rolling through over the mountains and in the valleys and stuff. But I'm telling you, every time we've gone up there, we have had rain. But I did the shower curtain, the clear shower curtains going around 3 sides of the screen house, and I just picked up a couple of more blue ones, 2 for the back side where the water will drip off the camper. That's the only side that we didn't cover the last time we were up there. So I'll put the 2 blue ones because they didn't have any clear on the back side, and then I have a 3rd blue one. So I think I'm going to rehang the one that's on the direct face of where the sun beats on it most of the day. It's like stuck in place the way I have it. It can't move. It's right there. But I think what I'm going to do is put that 3rd blue curtain up so that the front of the tent where the sun is hitting directly, instead of it being stuck in a stable position, we'll do it like regular curtains so you can open it once it starts to go on the other side over the wetlands. And then I have the actual blue curtain that slides so that you can put the blue curtain in whatever position that the sun coming from the side will be at. So that's what we're going to do. Yes. He did bring his metal detector the last time we were there, and he scored this ring. I don't know if you guys remember. Some of you might not have been here, but he scored this ring at a park, a ballpark, a multi-ballpark in Vermont. Definitely sterling silver. The bead, we're not quite sure. Yep, the athletic field just down the road. It is on School Street or Cross Street. because there's two streets. You go over a bridge and it's a railroad crossing, so it's either railroad crossing, cross street, or the school street. It might be the cross street though. He scored this one before that. Whatever rings he scores that fit my gorilla knuckles, I wear. I swapped this ring out right here. I swapped that one out. I used to wear this one, which is a Pandora ring, and I loved it. It's beautiful. But because where it's open there, it does catch on stuff. And we'll pull it open, and that's how you're going to end up losing it. So I decided, thank you. I wore this for months. It was one of the finds he got at the beach. So it is on our shelf with all our other rings and doodads that we found. Nice. Yeah, see, we're new to the areas in Vermont, so definitely gonna look for where they have like the fireworks, you know what I mean? Hang out. The little town fairs, like you said, stuff like that. We definitely need to find the closest town to us when you come off of the road that's up on the mountain. First thing you get to, which most people are going to be like, they have no clue, but us older folks will get it. The name on the corner building where the intersection is called Petticoat Junction. So we're talking old timey up there. Oh, yeah. The Pepperidge Farm kind of talking peeps. Even though, isn't the Pepperidge Farm guy Amish? So he wouldn't be in fucking Vermont, would he? But he talks like he's from Maine or Vermont. Oh, my Lord. Girlfriend! Hi!
Hey! How's it going?
Hold on. You get the whole...
We got all of them. We're all here together. So it's me. There's Sarah.
Hi!
And there's Minnie Gem hanging.
Hi, sweetie. Awesome. Is that your bed up there,
Jack? Yeah, this is my motorhome.
Nice. I was hoping that you would show it. Nice.
No, nice, it's dirty. Floor. It's so dirty right now. We've got so much crap in it.
How you feeling? Better today?
Me? Oh, you don't understand the shit I've been through. So 2 days in a row, just really shitty. And then yesterday I spilled coffee all over me. And then on the way home, because I got out early, my loaner car, because my car's still waiting for the engine, it stopped working on me on the expressway.
I read that. And then another hour. Later. Yeah.
Jackson. Oh, you want to see cuteness? Just a minute. Me.
Well, you were bending down, so I thought you were going to show us your clean. Hi, BB.
That's Jesse.
The tail's going.
So this mess is Jack's room. The kitchen that has or the dining table. Sorry, lots of water. And then artwork.
Your stuff looks very similar to mine. We have these old oak cabinets and all that stuff.
Well, this is my fridge. I got a 25-foot motorhome.
Nice.
Oh, this is my indoor outhouse.
Look at the little outhouse. Nice.
It's my indoor outhouse. And yeah, don't laugh too much. And then my squirrel, that's Peanut. My daughter named him.
What the fuck? I was like, holy shit, you're going to sit on a squirrel space. But no, it's just taped to the toilet. Gotcha.
I made that. And then our theme is like Western, cowboy.
Southwestern, yeah.
Yeah. And then I painted that.
What does it say? You went by too fast. We're trying to read it. This ain't my first rodeo. See how appropriate is that?
Yeah. And then
you got to get a red bubble light for. Oh, I love. You got to get a full red bubble light for the top of your rig. So you look like,
oh, yeah. It's kind of totally Western theme. We're just waiting for the campsite. So what we are doing, we are we got like a big collaboration going. Not as many channels could make it. Only like 3 or 4 channels for Kratos. Ben from Kratos is going to be meeting up with us. Yeah, nice. You can see my magnet fishing stuff.
Yeah, cool.
And then Jack, out of my spot, please. And then Ben Chardillo, Ponscom, and a couple other are showing up. So we're gonna metal detect, magnet fish, and enjoy our 4-day weekend.
Nice.
We're in Ohio right now.
Oh, okay. So you're like parked in a parking lot or something?
Yeah, it doesn't open up until 11, so we're waiting.
Oh, you're already there?
Yeah.
Where you're going? Nice.
Yeah. We came down last night and slept at a Walmart.
Smart. Yeah. Why not?
Hey,
that's a place to be, right? In hookups
hi
too,
guys,
right?
Everybody in the chat. You don't have to put us on full screen there.
Oh, sorry. Let's go back.
I know you guys never see Sarah, and here's Sarah. Hello. And then
Beach, you just introduced her as I go back to postage stamp size. Nice legs, girl.
Oh, now, that girl's taller than I am.
I know. Like I said, she's. Hold on. We get another.
I'm 5'4"
another buddy.
I am not short. Coming up. Hi, Brewer.
Hello.
I got the sun just right in my eyes.
Jeff, I was just going to say, dude, did you get your thing?
I got it from Roseanne.
We got our thing from Rosa. Hold on, let me grab it.
I don't understand this. This is my phone. I got 5G, and yet everybody is like frozen. Yeah.
The crunchy bar.
I got the crunchy. I got a dairy milk from Cadbury. Yeah. Oh, you got a caramel one. And then we got a Noom. Where is it? This thing. It looks like strawberry.
Oh, they're delicious.
They remind me of, well, I haven't eaten any, but they feel hard. So it reminds me of like the now and laters.
Yeah, it's like the taffy.
Yeah. Hold on. I think she's back. Hey. And then we got 2 little drumstick thingy over here. And a refresher. I wanted to like try it out today, but I want to do a video of us trying it out, and hubby wants to try the 2 at the bottom. So, and did you get stickies?
Yes, I did.
Stickles. Look at that.
Oh, you got the big one. I got the little ones.
I got a little one too. And then look, we got History Digging Hampshire. Oh, wait, let me get my thing out of here. So that's it's starting again. No. Hit the wrong button. Let's get that. Reboot from studio. Okay. Add to stream.
Spinning wheel of death.
You didn't win this, babe. You won the next one we're gonna get. We were on one recently. Wasn't she on Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Okay, we were on Rose's thing on Tuesday, which you were there too, I think, Brewer. And
yes,
pick one, the last giveaway of picking the numbers.
Awesome.
I forgot what number, 14 or something like that. He picked it, so we got another goodie bag coming. But I looked up things that they don't have in the UK for snacks and blah, blah, blah. And there's a nice, whoa, scare the piss out of me, Mine. There's a good list of it. So I think we're gonna
So you
do her up a goodie box and send it to her of different
mouths are full of water.
My-
yum yums, and if she wants to share that with the people across the pond, she can do that.
My
Or-
Am I
box is,
still having a hard time? Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay, because you guys sound like a robot.
Oh,
Oh.
there she goes.
But yeah, my box is still in Austria. And
Your first one? I mean, your second one?
yeah, the first one. She
Oh,
sent
so
it
she
out the same
resent-
time. Yeah, well, no, she didn't resend it, but the first one that she sent out the same time the Clarks got theirs.
Yep.
I was supposed to get mine, but mine's still in Austria. It went to Australia and then Austria, so I'm gonna have a box that's been all around the world before.
Right, you can keep it just with the stickers.
Yeah.
Baby, sorry, just wanna love you, and so happy for the information that we got this morning. I hope you have a awesome weekend. And again, just so you know, okay, but you need to talk or anything like that, just get my phone. You know I will answer. Have a good day, babe. Love you so much. Love you, love. Bad love. Yeah, she's my oldest. Oh. Hey. Love you, babe.
Sit still, Jims.
I'm connected to Wi-Fi and I'm still. Hey.
Hey.
I'm connected to the McDonald's Wi-Fi and I'm still having issues.
You can hear me talking?
I don't know what's going on. My phone is acting crazy. Because I can't see you guys at all. You guys got the
my lips.
I can't even see you.
Okay.
Well,
I don't want to go. I don't want to go big, and then I'll be taking you guys away.
Okay, well, take me off. I'll go back to the channel, or back to the chat. Maybe that'll work. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, we're glad that you're here, regardless of, because you're not at home. So for you being popping in here is awesome.
There you go.
See you later. Holy crap. Oh, shit. So, yeah, we're hoping to hit one, if not two, bodies of water up in Vermont this weekend.
Sweet.
One of them's a reservoir. And the other one is Shadow Lake, which is right on the road to the camp. But it's only so big. So my sister and brother-in-law, well, my brother-in-law might, but they don't fish from the kayaks like we do. They just paddle. So if we go to Shadow Lake, we'll be like fucking going around in circles. But again, I don't know how big it is. I have a couple of pictures that I've showed in the stream where we're looking out over a freaking meadow to the lake in the background, and that would be Shadow Lake. More reservoir, honey says.
Cool.
You look cute, and we all saw how cute you look today, Joe. We always look cute at the beginning of camping, don't we? Catch us on day 4. We're going to look like we came from Swamp Rat Nation. I'm not saying that that's how he looks. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Pick's going to get up there and kill it again. That's what he's going to do. He's going to knock it out of the park at the beaches.
Yeah, we are like psyched about, hopefully we get some nice weather. I think Saturday's supposed to be nice. Again, today's Friday. So by the time we get up there, it's going to be like, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock, something like that. My sister and brother-in-law are going to be like on it. They're going to have supper, fucking cooking and waiting for us to pull up. And then tomorrow is our night, and we're bringing up like a big 3-pound satchel of marinated steak tips that we just had last night, and they're pretty good. What is it? Bourbon flavored or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yummy. And she has this like a round grill that fits right over the campfire that they all built a couple of weeks ago. And sorry, I get fucking notifications coming in. So we can just slap that shit right on the screen. You know what I mean? And plus, I got like these big metal skewers. So whichever one she wants to do, I don't know. She's going to be into us saying, "Throw that fucking screen down, bitch." It's cowboy cooking tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite rock.
Try it out, right? All we've used it for so far is a spark arrestor, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's my favorite way to cook is on the open fire.
Right? I know a lot of people love cooking on a grill like 24/7, which we really should get propane for our grill. We haven't used it in 3 fucking years, so I think we need a new grill though.
With this kind of heat, that beats heating up the house.
And our oven hasn't worked in like 5 years, okay, 6 years or something like that. So we got one of those convection ovens that are like yay huge, and they sit on your counter.
Yeah.
Every meal that we make that isn't cooked on the stovetop, because the stovetop on the gas oven range works, but the oven itself, no. So let's just say I stopped using it because it was giving off some bad smells, and I really think like the heating element or whatever that where the wires are wrapped, I think that shit is like slowly melting, and I keep telling him we're gonna get cancer. Yes, I'm breathing in this shit. You know, I can fucking see, like I can see after a while, like almost like on a hot day when you look on the road and you see that. Yeah, that means something's happening. So yeah, we use the convection oven all the time. But does it jack your fucking electricity bill up? Sure it does. Well, we all know that because talking about embarrassing, the last time we were all together on my stream,
Yeah,
I get visited by the fucking electric company guy.
hey, you guys.
Pay your bill. Yeah, I had to cut him a check right there in my fucking live stream. Holy shit. Well, like I said, we don't lie. We don't hide shit. We're like an open book. Did I want you guys to see that? No. Or hear about it? Not really. But considering I saw the truck first, and I was like, that thing was going like really slow. And that's why I was like, if all of a sudden the screen goes black, we'll know why. And then I see the guy come around the corner and up my steps. I'm like, shit. Shit, it was for me. For us.
Dang it.
But yeah, we paid that, so screw it.
You're good for another month.
Oh. I sent Brenda an email, but she's not here this morning. So I went through all my contacts, everything that we've gotten for envelopes and stuff, and everybody's stuff I saved through my Yahoo Mail, and I cannot find Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting's address anywhere.
I'll give it to you after the stream.
Thank you so much. Because we got him something a couple of weeks ago, and I want to send it out to him. It's nothing major. It's just a little something, but we think he'd get a chuckle out of it or whatever, and, you know, bring a smile to his face.
Double checking to make sure I got the new one.
Remember what you and I talked about?
Yeah.
And I said I was going to do something, which I did, but then I had to reverse it.
I understand. No problem. I mean, that. Yeah.
But I understand without saying too much where you're coming from, because again, in the recent past, I saw shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally there if you just look for it, I guess.
But yeah.
But it's.
So we'll see.
Yeah, no big deal. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
You take it for face value.
Yep. And I appreciate that.
Yeah. Not a problem.
I didn't want you being like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, no.
I don't
like
talk
that.
shit, right? And I don't, I don't say shit and then blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's not my, that's it's everybody's each to their own,
Right. Well,
Right.
I understand that, but I don't want you to think that I don't
No,
value
don't even think
what
that. Don't
you
even
know what I
think it.
mean, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because
don't even.
again, I know that you're not a shit talker. I'm not a shit talker, and we have each other's back. So we'll just leave that at that.
It was just a self-concern.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 See, hubby. I think his post is what we're talking about. So
Right. No problem. I mean, that's
finger knuckle burn.
we know what we know.
Right.
But
Fun with Dirt. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
But I'm glad y'all get to go out and have fun.
Oh my God, I've been dying. Like I said, from the 6th to the 13th, hubby was on call from a Monday to a Monday, so we couldn't do what we normally do because every time that guy's ass sits on the couch, just fucking every time I say you might want to think about going take a nap before you get a call. I say that within, I'm not lying, within 5 minutes, his phone goes, meh. I jump every time it goes off. And that's him getting a text from the answering service or whatever that sends him information about the emergency call. Which one was somebody's light bulb in the refrigerator?
Oh no, not that one again.
And then 2 people that had that, and then he gets these people that get locked out all the time. And before I say or forget to say, good morning, Digging with Deej.
Fun with Dirt.
Fun with Dirt. Thank you for joining us this morning. Happy pre-Father's Day. We just want to say that because again, I won't be on Sunday, and if I'm in people's streams, maybe every once in a while I go on when I'm up there. I'll pop in for like 5 minutes or whatever just to say hi because miraculously we actually get service on our phones there, so I can actually watch like YouTube videos and Facebook. So that is like awesome because you don't have any electricity, so to speak. So if my phone, say we go to town for whatever, plug that fucker in, let it charge. Then I have a little bit more. Plus, my sister's got like this. We got to get one of them, the solar panel charging unit.
Yeah. With
so we've been like plugging our phones in during the day, while the sun's out and shit like that. So that works.
Yeah, I've seen where Harbor Freight had a pretty good deal on the inverter and the 3-panel solar.
Really?
Panel. Yeah. Still a little pricey for what it is, but it's not a bad deal. It's not too pricey that you couldn't do it.
Just be cool metal detecting. JP Londonmore, good morning. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Yeah, I can't remember what my sister's is. And see, I don't remember that big rig I showed you guys that they said. I can't remember if they said it was on back order or they were going to buy it, but the company didn't have any more at the time. She told me it was one of those when you're driving down the road and the construction has the sign that says beware construction type generator. Yeah, she showed us it was on a fucking
trailer.
The trailer, I think, was like 20 feet anyways, and then it had like these solar panels that ran the length of it. And the front of it had like where the tongue was, and it had a pole and the light. So I don't know if they're still planning on getting that, but they're using like the fold-out panels like I wanted to get, which I suggested we should all each get for our own rigs, right? I mean? But like right now, we got the babe. It's only at 70. And then he left this morning. I'm like, shit. We never put the battery on the charger because we take the battery from the camper when we come home. It's brand new, but I never knew that you had to fucking keep charging. Like, isn't the battery supposed to hold the charge?
Well, no, you got a trickle charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we go fishing and we use the canoe instead of the kayak, he has that little fucking electric motor.
Yeah. That's the best way, man. That's the
Yeah.
easiest. Beats all this.
Yeah, we don't do this shit. No. But our can't remember if we have one or two paddles for the canoe. But see, we're bringing our kayaks up north today. Actually, my sister and brother-in-law are going to throw them in their pickup with there too. We're going to leave them up there for the season, and then we'll have the canoe down here. So if we go out, want to go out fishing and shit like that, we can still do it from the canoe.
Canoe. Yeah, those things. I like canoes, but they're a little topsy. If you
My
have,
honey's got one that's the actual. What did you call it, babe? Is it a Vibo bow or something? It's wider, so you actually. I stood up in that fucking thing.
yeah,
I thought I was Joe Schmo Fisher Bob, right? The first year we were together, and I'm all fucking. Yeah, I was snagging the trees, but still, I was standing up in a fucking canoe in the front of the canoe. La 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 la. My husband reverses from literally fall back, and where do I land? Right on the peg, right on the post on one of the battery terminals, right on my freaking butt cheek. Stuck. I'm like, hello, a heads up would be fucking nice.
I guarantee he was not laughing a bit.
No, it's a flat bottom. He said, "We're doing the outdoors. Thanks for joining us this morning."
Yeah, the wide flat bottom.
Coming by. Yeah, it's a flat bottom. I thought he was like, I thought he said maybe it's not as deep a V and it's wider, but his kayak that I bought him is supposed to be a fishing kayak. The only thing fishing about it is there's two holes behind him that hold his pole. And it's got like a little tribal kind of fish on the side. And I told him, oh, hey, it says that you can stand up in your kayak. No effing way.
See, I'm the one that always gets stuck in the wide bottom kayak with the cooler and nobody else. I'm in the back paddling, and I got the weight of the cooler in the front to keep me from.
That's too funny. Yeah, I blow doors on my husband when it comes to paddling. Like I can really like dig in. Instead of going like long way across and just la 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 la. If you want to fucking get some speed, you gotta dig. You know what I mean? So I do short, choppy, but I'm twirling the fucking thing when I do it. But he said his is heavier. Why? You have two holes in the back. Why is his heavier than mine? They're both the same. I think they're made from the company that Ascend or something like that. We got them from Bass Pro. Sticky, smelly, and lucky one. Thanks for joining us this morning. And hit the thank you. Yes, please hit the like button.
Smash it. Just smash it.
Smash. Just... You can swear when you smash it if you want.
Yeah. Nobody likes riding with me because when I transfer from this side, I always make sure my paddle comes up enough to take the dribble of water and put it right down your crack.
See those little black rubbery things that are on the actual handle?
Yeah, the kayak paddle, but not the canoe paddle.
You don't have them there? Yeah, but they don't work for shit. I don't think so.
Not on the canoe paddle. I do on the kayak.
The closer to the wide paddle.
Yeah.
The more it'll stop it from dripping, correct?
Yes.
If you bring the rubbers in towards the middle, then that water is going to fucking dribble all the way to where the stopper thing is. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was referring to the canoe paddles instead of the kayak paddles.
Wait, so who is this? I can't tell by the picture. Sticky, smelly, and lucky one. I said, sorry, I forgot to change back to my regular channel after setting up my auction stream. Huh. Well, okay, well, to me, you're sneaky, smelly, and lucky. Number one is better than number two when we're talking sneaky and smelly.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want to say I apologize for how I am this morning because I'm in a great fucking mood. So I am
That's
like,
great. Don't apologize for that, being in a
right.
good
Well, that's
mood.
what I said. I'm not going to apologize for my quirkiness or whatever because, like I said, I am like totally over the moon right now. Gary's metal detecting. Hello. Nope, not the same picture. Thanks for joining us this morning. I have to gingerly. Okay, I still have a drink. I screwed up yesterday. I went to the store to get the clear shower curtains, which the dollar store didn't have, and maybe one or two of the blue ones. I got 3. No clear. And I was supposed to get freaking milk. I get all the way almost home where there's a Dollar General, and I figured at that point I would stop in there and get milk, right? Except that they've been closed at weird hours and was closed.
Oh my
So I'm
God.
like, shit, I didn't get milk. We had about like, I don't know, this much milk in the gallon since supper last night. Happy feed. So he had a coffee that, let's see, I had one last night. He had one this morning. I've had 2 this morning, plus this one. And I used up the milk, which Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one. Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Oh, hello. Wait, let's see. Does that even match the one up there for the roundness?
No.
I didn't think so. See, that's how I look at the people's icons. You know, that's how I know, like Mark Thomas. You know, he's always changing his name, but his face is right there.
Gary's metal detecting. What's up, buddy?
Gary's metal detecting. Thanks for joining us this morning. So I get a couple of sips left. Pain. And then it's on to the pee in the bottle, Jeffifa.
Hey, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
I love it. Not okay, wait, let me clear that up, guys. I do not like pee in a bottle as a drink, okay?
But
Yeah.
the green tea, yeah.
Right. It is the diet Lipton green tea with the mixed berry. My sister turned me onto that. So, hey,
I seen those in the store the other day, and I was like, Bean.
yeah, I had hubby check yesterday. So can you do me a favor and check and see? Because the last time I went shopping, they had it. He scored me a 12-pack. So yeah, I won't be drinking the diet Canada fucking dry. And I was like, I take a sip, and I make some weird ass face, and not that Canada dry doesn't taste good. And he goes, yeah, you're a spokesperson. He said differently, and I said, again, we've been through this, but it's kind of like having one too many wine coolers from back in the day, and it kind of the citrusy kind of stuff makes your stomach upset, which is the opposite of what ginger is supposed to do. Ginger is supposed to help stomach ailments.
Makes you feel like you're drinking Zima again, right?
You know what? I don't think I've ever, maybe I've had one sip, but I can't even tell you what that shit. Yeah, I can't even tell you. I was a Purple Passion person because, again, it was like California Kool-Aid.
I want what came in that bag.
Oh, this? Yeah. No, it's nothing drinkable.
I know, but I would rather have what came in that bag, though.
Right? Yeah, no, we get a couple of these kicking around, and I have my camera, but I'm like, oh my God. Hello. When I get off the stream here, I got to charge the battery so it'll be all ready to rock and roll for this weekend.
Clear the memory card.
I got it in there. I don't have an extra one, but I usually, well, actually, I can't do it. I was going to say, usually upload them quick enough that I can transfer them to the laptop, but I don't think I'm going to bring the laptop because, again, power.
Yeah.
You know, I can use my phone to access the internet, so I'll do that. Crown Royal, yeah. Again, I think I got it from my daughter. I am not a big drinker, that's for shit sure, and I can't see me even getting through a bottle of that. You know what I mean?
It's not hard.
No, it used to be. I used to be a Marlboros and Pepsi all day, but I quit smoking cigarettes back in like 2008 or 2009, and I gave up Pepsi. I want to say even before I found out that I was diabetic, but yeah, every once in a while I'll take a sip off of his, because I have cotton mouth or something if I don't have a drink, or just want something different than coffee, whether it's hot or cold.
Yeah.
Not a problem, Teddy. I understood what you were saying, so I must be slightly warped. I haven't done much since I got home Sunday. Heat making me sick. Oh, Deej, stay in the shade.
Yeah.
Stay in the shade. It's not going out and trying to get footage or whatever. That's great when you're feeling good. But when you're not and the weather is working against you, stay home, put your feet up. You deserve that anyways. You do a lot. And I'm talking to DJ. Just in case.
Find you a little wade pool and go neck deep in it and just sit there in the lounge chair.
You're gonna wait. Did you see my picture behind me?
I did, yeah. I was dying laughing this morning.
The gene pool. I show it to my kids before I added the color to it. And they're going, what in the hell is that? I said, you can kind of say it's the fountain of life. And they're looking more, and I'm like, I'm having a hard time seeing it. Is that a dick? So I made the phone go closer. And I'm like, yeah, how appropriate, right? Happy Father's Day. I didn't want to make the statue green. You know how most statues turn green? And then it says, it's a boy, because my daughter's ultrasound, and see the gene.
You got the twigs and berries and all.
It's the splash pad.
Twigs and berries, Franks and beans.
Franks and beans, meat and taters, or meat and veggies, whatever you guys want to call it. JP appreciated that one, right?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking funny, right? If I could have had a couple of women sitting around the freaking gene pool, but I decided not to. Or not decided, I just went for the easiest thing, you know what I mean? Instead of just saying Happy Father's Day, I had a flashback back to, and again, some of you won't get this reference, but back in the day, one of my favorite Jerry Lewis movies is I can't even remember what the hell he even does in the movie, but anywho, he's in love with this movie star, and she ends up having triplets or something like that, and her career means more than whatever, so they leave the babies on his doorstep, but fucking one at a time. So ding dong, he goes there and he's like, there's no one there, shuts the door, ding dong again, and he looks down and there's a baby in the basket.
Morning, Gold Eagle.
Gold Eagle, good morning, thank you for joining us. I can't remember the name of it. Anywho, he ends up taking care of this lady's 3 babies, and at the same time with her sister. And then as the movie progresses, I think he ends up being with the sister, and they end up having 5. So they went past her 3. But there's a statue at the end of the movie, and it's 3 babies around his feet, hanging on his pant legs, or 2 babies, and he's got 2 in. 1 in each hand and possibly 1 on his head. But yeah, that's what I was going to draw. That statue with the dad and a bunch of crumb snatchers hanging on to him. But my mind went totally elsewhere and said, fuck, that's way too much. That's way too hard, okay? So we'll just do the Fountain of Youth. Toot, toot, toot.
Tooting into the gene pool.
Into the gene pool. Time to go wading. Sorry, going up the thing. Stop
Yep.
detecting 2 times and call it a day. Wow, yeah. So it's not even, what time is it?
11:06.
So yeah, it's not even noontime. But see, if we were on the beach, we would hit the beach. If I'm going 0 dark 30, because if I'm going to the beach, I want to try to catch the sunrise. Then we metal detect with our headlamps until the sun comes up, blah, blah, blah. And then we're probably off the beach by like 9, 10 the latest. Because at 10 o'clock, you can definitely feel whatever sun kissing has happened on your shoulders. And there's no way I can stay at a beach during high noon without being in some type of fucking shelter. There's shit. I love the beach. I love it, love it, love it. But I can't be there during the top hottest parts of the day because I would just be like a puddle.
So it's already
early morning and then like after supper time. You know what I mean? Into dark. Yeah.
It's already 90 degrees here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you don't even have a glisten on you.
Well, I've done turned the AC on.
Oh, there you go. I was going to say, I could not live below Virginia without having AC running. That would be how, because I'm like, how the fuck do people live in Florida? And, because of the humidity. It's like walking around with another you on your shoulders. You know what I mean? All that exertion.
Yeah, they're like, you'll get used to it. No, I'm from Virginia. I don't get used to it. It never cools down there. That's like it was in Texas. It was just unbearable heat. Same temperature at 1 o'clock in the morning as it was 1 o'clock that day. Yeah. I'm like,
see, and we're from up north, okay? So we got like maple syrup running through our fucking veins. The only reason, I'm sweating ass because I've been in the throes of menopause and hot flashes now for fucking 10 plus years. And the only thing that hubby loves about that, well, not the only thing, but he don't turn the fucking heat up past 65.
That's a good
so, our tank of oil lasts more than all winter, especially when they deliver it in like October or November.
Yeah.
Even our propane, well, that's because, again, we only use the top of the stove. And when you cook, you only use so much gas anyways. It's not like you're heating your house and yada, yada. Electricity is through the MF roof.
Oh, you ain't kidding. Oh, my goodness.
And the news said it's supposed to go up. Wait, it's supposed to jack up, like the gas and all of that shit. I'm like, yeah, right? Because it's summertime and everybody's going to want ACs running, which is already raising, the amount you have to pay in. Now they're going to jack it up even before that.
Yeah, just your basic.
It's crazy. Gonna have to go back to putting ice in a styrofoam cooler behind your fucking fan. And just let that coolness come up to the fan and blow your shit on you.
But you're still spending electricity on making the ice, so.
Well, yes and no, unless you buy it from the store.
You're still paying.
I know, but it's still less money than you would electricity-wise, I think. I think a fan uses less wattage or whatever you want, amps, than an air conditioner.
Oh, yeah, by far. By far.
Actually, I'd almost like to go back to like how it was before the ACs and shit, because I was watching like this is months ago, whatever. This guy was building a small shelter, some kind of one-room shack or whatever it is, but he kind of like hollowed out a little bit of it. He didn't have like a full basement maybe a crawl space, maybe not even a crawl space, but he dug some of the ground up first and then did his little shack frame over that. Where his floor is, you can lift a board, which allows the coolness from the earth to come up. So it flows, we'll say, from the floor on one side of the shack, and then on the opposite side from that, way up to the top, almost by the roof, is where he has a push-out window. So he opens the floor, and that lets the coolness, plus cold always is lower and the heat rises, you know what I mean? So the AC, natural AC, comes from underneath his house, generated by the cool earth and stones or whatever. And then it rolls around in this thing and it goes out way at the top with the freaking heat. I'm like, something to store in the memory warehouse. Freeze water in big blocks. It lasts longer, right? Right, because that's what they used to do back in the day. That was like their refrigerator was an ice block. And then they had like the shelving or whatever above it, in a cabinet.
A lot of people are adding the geothermal heating and cooling systems now that the ground does it for you.
Yeah, that's smart too.
Pipes buried in the ground full of glycol that capture the heat or capture the coolness depending on what time of the year is.
Oh,
and it's connected to your furnace system, so you can either blow cool air or hot air. So
is that kind of like the PEX, or not the PEX, but
it would be a plastic pipe with, say, you dig a 10-foot ditch, you have a lot of them stapled up on the wall, and then you backfill that, and it's just capturing the ground's temperature instead of
yeah. Because I've seen shit too where they lay like the 2x4s on the ground or whatever, and you snake it. Like, you could do it for your sidewalk and stuff, so you have it only running at like 35 or something, degrees, just enough to keep it from freezing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. So you don't ever have to fucking shovel, but yeah.
Yeah, anytime you've got anything below ground, that's around 52 to 54 degrees.
And that's the place to be. I know I used to always go downstairs in the basement on those hot-ass freaking days.
Oh, yeah.
3/4 underground. Yep, definitely. Same thing with, like, if you ever go in, like, a culvert, the cement, you know what I mean? That shit's nice and cool, too. Of course, who hangs out in a fucking culvert?
Depends on how hot it is. Right? You never know.
Yeah, because I guess, well, even people that redo campers and school buses and shit like that, a lot of them do that, the tubey thing on the floor, and it costs way less to heat their vehicle, you know what I mean? Just by running the warm water through it.
Well, just a tube out on the ground, it will capture hot water for you. So instead of a hot water heater, you've got black tubing out on either the roof or on the ground, heating up your water from the sun.
Right. See, that is what I was telling my hubby, if he's still in here. My uncle had going from like the creek, from the brook to his cabin, and obviously they must have had some type of generator or whatever, or maybe even a hydraulic press that pumped the water to the cabin. But he had black tubing with the ratcheted freaking metal clampy thing, you know what I mean? Could be more than that, but that's what I'm remembering. But I said that because my sister and brother-in-law got the water going from their thing from the ground. They just got to test it now, to make sure that from the well, but they have like this little blue tube coming out of the slab. So I guess they dug around that tube, and now they have a white PVC 1 inch, I think, blah blah blah, with a spigot coming off of it. Yay! So now they're gonna go from there and do like tubing to their camper. Plus, she also wants to do an outside bathroom / shower with fence panel and then metal roof on that. So That will be probably, a couple of splits. Then we are going to have one that goes from the very opposite end of their slab, the fucking way across where our rig is on another slab. But I told him that we could do the black tubing, you know what I mean, and just have it almost like snake right against their slab, so it's not like a big eyesore, you know what I mean. And then we'll only have the part that comes across to the camper. And he was like, well, why don't we just use a garden hose? Like, my point being, why would you use something you have to keep taking up when you could just leave it? You know what I mean? Yes, I understand. Unscrew it from the camper, to winterize it so you don't have the water going in there. But all you have to do is pick it up off your slab and reattach it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's still all new to us. I mean, we've never owned a camper before, so I just said to him this morning, actually, hey, question. Since they get the water going at camp, that might be something that we are going to do this morning. Good morning, Brooklyn
Anthony.
Anthony. Thanks for joining us this morning. We don't have a faucet that delivers the water. We have the knobbies, but we don't have the faucet in the camper. So I'm like, dude, I think we should check it. Like if we connect the water, is it just going to be like my picture? You know what I mean? Or I'm sure there's going to be a shut off somewhere. But no one's listening. I said, yo, you got any of those things at work? He's like, what? I said, the faucet fixture. And he's like, I don't know, maybe. And I said, well, fucking snag one. We'll just bring it up there. When we get there, we'll take the piece that's there that just has the knobs off, and we'll put the actual thing with the knobs in spigot faucet. Well, it won't be like this. It'll be like that with the knobs.
Yeah.
Or maybe even the one like a fucking Game Boy controller.
Yeah, and if you're drinking that water, you don't want it really coming through a water hose and getting all that nasty water hose taste either.
Right. Well, we're at this point we're not drinking it because I think they still got to do the dip test or whatever. I don't know if they need somebody to come over and test it or if they can actually do the strips or whatever. But yeah, they got to test it and make sure there's no bacteria or anything. She said it was crystal clear. We think it's an artesian well because it's like, I think it's like down there. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be drinking no beaver water.
No, we don't want the beaver water. And that's another thing we got to think about too. Like, what are we doing with that situation? We definitely got to kill the meme. There's just no way about it. We got to, whether we are Lord of the Flies, yeah. All around the pond waiting for them to surface. Or, I don't know. Like I said, I told her to ask. We call the guy Pee-Pee Gate because one day when we went to the property, it was in December. And these people abut their property, but they're like a quarter of a mile up the road. And they got one of those horse gates. So anyways, but in their driveway area onto their property, you could see something that looked like a chemical toilet. However, it's like an outhouse, but with like the chemical toilet shell. Fuck it, worked for us. We did a 2-hour fucking drive. We're like, so we didn't even think about it. What if they have trail cams? Because then they get us going down their thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, we just used their bathroom. But Pee-Pee Gate is what I refer to them as. The guy across the street from us, said that him and the guy from Pee-Pee Gate were up till 3 o'clock in the morning the last time we were there. So that was like 2 weeks ago. Mama's gone to Jackson. Good morning. That's okay, sweetie. There's no rhyme or reason to when people get here. We're just always glad to see people come. And So yeah, they were talking. Oh, they had a drone up in the sky. Obviously, a drone doesn't crawl on the ground. They had a drone over their pond because if you were to do like the coordinates or whatever, or Google Earth, it shows like the pond like this on the property, or did. Okay. Now, if you were to do it, the pond is like this. And yes, it's a wetlands thing, but I mean, it's wet, because of the fucking beavers are like making the natural brook reroute itself, which is why it's starting to overtake their usable fucking property. You know what I mean? Even though they got a culvert and shit, because the way the water is in the pond, it's not, it's still going to the culvert a little bit, but because they made that dam, even though we took some out, it's been refortified. So now the water is spilling like through the wetland area, coming across a part where I don't think the actual trench goes for the water, and now it's starting to pool onto the grass that you cut and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So kill the beaver. So I'm like, dude, go tell Pee Gate, or tell the guy across the street to tell Pee Gate that if they have a pew pew,
Yeah, have at it.
yeah, come on, because the other guy that abuts their property, him too, he's like, fucking hello, you know what I mean? The beavers are, being assholes. So I'm like, go tell that guy to come on over and get rid of them, and he can take them with him. I don't know if they eat beaver. Let's hope they do. But they could always skin it and keep the pelt and make a fucking hat or mittens or something and be like, fuck you, beads. We got the last laugh.
Just bring me a pair of mittens whenever you get done, buddy.
It's like, oh my Lord. We gave them a shot. Like I said, my cousin, who's an ex-Army Ranger and also a hunter-trapper, he said, you guys should be all set. Looks like they've been established for years, you know what I mean? So I don't think you have to worry about them building up. Yeah, right. Sorry, Eric. This is the one time I'm actually going to fucking say wrong. And like I said, my brother-in-law is, I don't want to say up there in age, but we're not youngins, okay? And he's not in there with a fucking spade trying to dig out the mud and pull out the sticks and shit like that. And yeah, we need to do that, but be very, very quiet. I know, I'm like, what can you use to entice a beaver? An animal beaver. What are you gonna wave a birch twig? Hey, beaver, beaver, beaver! I'm gonna be dipping it in the pond. Look what I got for you. Because isn't that what you put in your ice hole with the snare? They like birch, I think. But when you have plenty of wood around and they're not looking to fortify a dam because a habitat because they already have one. Because that's another thing. You can't supposedly fuck with the den. You know what I mean? Because we're like, excavator. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
But, yeah, I don't think you can do that in Vermont. They're very, very green, for real. Very eco, everything. So, yeah.
Shoot one of the beavers, get the castor oil from the beaver, and set traps. They'd come to that. If they feel like they're threatened because it's another beaver, and they'll come to investigate.
Unless they're used to the smell of that beaver. Because there's only two. It's Ma and Pa beaver.
I'm sure there's more than Ma and Pa.
Like I said,
beavers are like rabbits when it comes to that.
Really?
Reproducing.
I've only seen two. I've only seen two swimming around in the pond. Hello, Mike Mallyman 24. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Beavers are most active.
My sister's ginormous beaver. That always seems to be the topic.
Most beavers are more active at night.
Yeah. And that's like I said, my brother-in-law was picking away at the shit by the culvert and dropped the water level like at least 1.5 feet. Them beavers worked all night and kind of like before, because you could actually hear the water flowing, and in the morning it's like, what the fuck happened to the culvert trickle? You know what I mean? Well, what's more than a trickle? And yeah, they busy as a beeb definitely means something.
I was using mine as a double standard, though. Beavers come out at night.
I know, right? Well, could be out first thing in the morning, too.
Early morning, yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little early morning beef. The squirrel took it, Mike. Oh, shit. I don't know. I think I'd be afraid. I think I'd be afraid of these beads. I would definitely. These things I think would fuck you up. Like, I would hate to even think of walking in the pond to see, on the sides or whatever and getting bit by a bead. If they can chew to a tree.
They only got 2.5-inch teeth. I mean.
Yeah, but that'll rip freaking meat right off your.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, holy shit, that'll be like a chicken bone. God.
Austin pepper.
We actually, funny you say that, Mike. We've been watching this dude, or maybe even more than one, but Honey's been on the whole beaver dam removal, and we watched this one guy that was pulling it pieces, and then a friend came in and helped him pull like 2 pieces, and then gone. We don't know where he went. He still let the guy do. I'm like, this guy, see the patch of grass he's standing on? That ain't going to be there much longer. He needs to move, or he's going to be going down the creek with the stick.
Yeah, Melee Man, that's what I suggested.
He said yes. Jeppa said that too, but this is my sister and brother-in-law's property, so we can only suggest things, you know what I mean, that, help them figure out which route to go. And again, not that we breaking the law, but yeah, they want to make sure that they do because the people in Vermont that are there around us, they're all like, they don't fucking know. But my sister's like, yeah, that's all we need is for some fucking fishing game guy to pull up and, shut us down. As we get a beaver pelt hanging off the fucking skylight, the satellite tower that they can't use. It could be for pelt drying. We could hang deer up there in the fucking fall. Well, then again, let's hope they're deer. We haven't really seen any since we were there. Oh, hubby saw one on the side of the road, but it was more towards town than in our area. And the guy across the street, too, didn't say anything about deer. He said moose and bobcat is what he's got on his trail cam. My sister has the head of Bullwinkle, and then she has the ass end of Bullwinkle as he walked by the trail cam. So the guy said he thinks the moose is going to the pond drinking, or just coming from somewhere in the wetlands, coming down by the pond, crossing over our property, crossing the street, and then goes down that guy's driveway and continues into the brush to eat his trees or something. Like, well, that guy would know. He's been there longer than us. I'm just scared now because I'm like, fucking bobcats. Hello. When my dog's going to pee at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, you should have seen. I look like a tweaker. I'm like on this freaking. Exactly, Jeff. I'm not even. And I got him on the shorter fucking leash. You're going right here. Go on the fucking. Hurry up, and I'm making sure there's no fucking. So he's only a Jack Russell Terrier. A bobcat could fucking.
Oh yeah, that's one meal.
A Fisher cat could take it, no problem. And that motherfucker could come right from under the trailer, behind the, from the woods behind the trailer. I would be like yo-yoing the fucking dog up so fast. And can't really just toss him through the door because the door is closed because, you don't want bugs and all that shit going in there. But yeah, I was like, oh my God. So, like, please don't be anything crossing through the property right now.
Later, Melee.
Yeah, go swimming. Enjoy the day. Oh, and happy Father's Day if we're not around on Sunday. Oh, look, Mike, just for you before you go. The Fountain of Youth. It's the fucking gene pool. Talk about swimming. Have a great day. We'll just put this right back over. We still got us and our kayaks over there on this painting. Like I said, I'm like, what the fuck can I draw now? Well, are you working Sunday? That bites. Like that, Anthony. Mike says, yikes. What? I made a statue for you guys. Holy mermaid Batman. Swimming. Yeah, I could have made a petri dish, but I decided to make it the Fountain of Youth. You have to enjoy Bean's humor, Like I said on Michigan Gem's post yesterday, I think it was, because she's been having some kind of downer posts and things aren't, going so well for her and all that shit. And she said something about it was a meme about being broken or whatever. And I said, hey, we're not broken. We're just bent. It's a difference. I'd rather be bent than broken. Holy hot out, hubby says.
Yeah.
It's
not even 12 o'clock yet.
Yard on Sunday, barbecuing, drinking some Jack Daniels, and just relaxing. Good for you, Anthony. That's how it should be.
Hopefully you're feeling better, Anthony.
Now, my question is, are you the barbecuer? Because not to say it's a chore, but on Father's Day, you'd kind of be like, honey, I think the steak needs to be flipped. Because, I'm sure you would do that for Mother's Day, like breakfast in bed from the children.
But what man's going to relinquish his command of grill?
I see that. I hear you, right? You get the dishes.
Yeah, you get the dishes.
All right?
Make the side. You make the sides. I got the grill.
There you go. You go whip up them deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Tater salad. What?
Salad,
He says,
salad.
I'll remember that. What? You want me to cook? I cook every fucking day, guy. I will cook, not a problem. I'll cook on Sunday. You want me to cook you breakfast? Well, breakfast in bed. You can still have breakfast in bed in the camper. Or we can have a nice little greenhouse rendezvous.
Bring you a carton of milk and a bowl of dry cereal. Here you go.
Yeah, fucking Pop-Tarts that you can't even put in a freaking toaster. So we'll have to do them on the fire, on the grill.
Grab one of them cereal bars that has the artificial milk on the bottom of them, the Fruit Loop.
Oh, those are good. I like them Special K or whatever they are, the yogurt bars or something. Yeah, those aren't bad. But I could eat like 4 of them.
Yeah, but if I can get fresh pancakes and sausage, I'm going to go with the fresh pancakes and sausage.
Yeah, my sister is like, oh, before we even talk, we already got stuff for breakfast.
Oatmeal and river water.
I was never an oatmeal person. I can eat oatmeal cookies. I can, but that fucking crap in a bowl, no. It reminds me of first grade paste, only it's darker.
Yeah, but with enough hip bee honey, it tastes pretty good. It's really good.
Nope. I used to babysit my nephew. He used to get the come to my house with like the flavored pack of little oatmeal packets, and they would be like maple, brown sugar, maple, whatever. Beaver water.
Beaver water.
You better be drinking that. It's good for your soul.
Great taste, less filling.
Yeah, he'd have strawberries and cream, oatmeal, you know what I mean? Shit like that, flavored oatmeal. And I thought, hey, I'm a texture person, man. I can't fucking. Oatmeal is just. It's gross. Can't do it. Oh, see, I don't like bananas, Anthony. So, yeah, just give me the fruit. I'm not.
Just make her a pancake. She'll be happy.
Or French toast.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Man, I've been watching like these food things too. Oh my, what in the hell? I hate when you do that. He freaks me out because he's like right under my feet. And I don't know if he has a. You stuck on your fucking bed?
Well, I have to say, I had the best French toast breakfast on the creek bank Memorial weekend. Because,
Nice.
I think it was Mrs. JP's grandmother made 3 loaves of sourdough bread. And, so JP sliced them up, turned them into French toast, cooked them there on the flat iron grill.
The big, thick fucking toast.
Thick.
That's definitely the kind of fucking bread to use for toast. French toast. Definitely.
Fresh sourdough bread.
You had French toast this morning? Oh, he left early. He had to bring the kayaks to my sister's, so he must have went to the Red Barn for breakfast.
Good choice, Pick. Good choice, brother. But yeah, that was one of the best breakfasts on the creek that I've ever had, and that's right awesome. On the creek bank, so awesome.
That's cool. I was watching something. This person did a little trick with. It's kind of like looked like they were gonna make French toast, and they poured a little bit of like the egg in the pan too. So when one side of the French toast was done, they flipped it. They ended up flipping the French toast so that the egg was in the middle, and it was like a French toast egg sandwich.
Yeah. They tear the center out of the French toast and put the egg in the center on one of the videos I seen.
Oh, see, this one wasn't. This was just like, pour the eggs, do the French toast, and do like a, and you used to fold up the paper to do the little football thing. Kind of reminded me of that, only it was like egg and toast, and they flip, and they had the Sammy. I'm like, hey, man, I got to watch that again. Yeah, hubby got baked French toast once. That was fucking disgusting. Oh. I don't know how baked French toast could come out. It goes in the oven, okay? But to me, when it came out, it had a resemblance of like pork pie. So I don't know. They call that fucking baked French toast. And
welcome back, Beej.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, I still got a sip left. Look.
She wants it all before she goes that green tea.
I've been milking this.
I'm going to go the other direction.
There you go. What does that say?
Keystone.
Okay. See, I'm not used to that shit. The stuff that you guys have, then again, we don't drink beer, so. Yeah. If I see somebody drink a beer, right, it's probably not going to be like, it's going to be like a Budweiser or something like that. But even that, like I said, we don't drink, so.
It's made by Coors, so.
My brother-in-law does have beer when he goes up there, but they're in bottles, so I'm not even sure what they were. Whiskey, he says. We used to make toast out of the middle and then cook the egg in it. Okay.
Yeah, like I was talking about.
Toast cut out. Yeah, I missed it.
That way you can keep your yellow solid and then bust it on the toast. Oh, yeah.
Yellow? Hubby like
No
over easy. I will take scrambled omelet, fried. I don't care. I tried when we were together. I was like, when we were together, we were first together, and I got it like that. Hi, I'm Zaxxon. Welcome. Happy Friday. And I did that whole.
I get to flash my new sticker. Welcome, Dark Knight.
Oh, cool. Oh, good morning, Dark Knight Detectorist. Jason's in the house.
Jason.
How you
Look, Jason, I got him.
Yeah, we got him.
We got him.
We're gonna do a video. Maybe we'll bring him with us this weekend, and we'll do a video of us shying him. We got our yum yums too. Yeah. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get some stuff that they say that that they don't have in the UK for snacks, and I'm gonna send her a goodie box.
Oh my goodness! Look here, we got Benzo Gold in the house.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for almost afternoon, but not quite. Thank you for joining us. Wow, we're almost at 2 hours already. Wow. Is it me or did that go by really fast?
We got the Benzo Gold.
Okay. Jaffa, hold the stream while I go release the stream. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, we finally got them in. They're awesome. I haven't got to eat them yet because I was kind of wanting to show Roseanne that I got them. I didn't get the big box, but I got the little package. So, awesome. Glad to have everybody in here. Deej, I am Zaxxon. Oh, it got quiet. Morning coffee feels like 99 already. Yes, it does, Benzo. It is hot out there. And she gets a phone call. Pick, if you can eat the little strawberry things, they are really good, dude. Oh my goodness. They are great. Call back, yeah.
So I'm like, am I hearing things? I'm like in the bathroom, but my dog came running in, so I think he was telling me, your phone's making funny noises. And I started walking back here, and he did that this morning when my daughter was FaceTiming me. I was in the other room, and she's like, she was with her sister trying to tell me about the baby news, and I was putting my face on in the studio, or what I call the studio. Nice, Anthony. You're trying what? Iced coffee today. Okay. You're trying what, babe? Elevator music. Yeah, no, my stupid phone.
Welder.
Every time I do like a clean up the data and stuff like that, because I'm using too much shit, it ends up taking away whatever I have for a ringtone. So this is like in the thing on the phone, so you can't really get rid of it. Oh my Lord. Hello,
Jason.
I don't know how you're coping with the heat over there, but it is bad enough over here in the UK today. It really is.
It's actually, let's see, what do we got right here? Oh, it's 80 degrees here in New Hampshire.
It was, I think Joe from Michigan, James said yesterday it was 100, or in some parts of 100. Over here, I think it's about 27 degrees Celsius today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's a killer, especially being a welder. It is absolutely sweating buckets.
Absolutely. It's hot enough being a welder.
Right?
Especially you get the drips dripping down, and they run off your nose, and then they drip on the inside of your welding mask, and before you know it, you've got like a goldfish bowl view of all the water building up.
Yeah, I'm definitely a perspirator, whatever you want to call it. I'm a sweater when it comes to heat.
Man.
When my last job I had, I was on the maintenance department at an aluminum casting foundry. So let me tell you, I was in the foundry. They had the 3 ovens going. They had the autoclave going. They had the wax thing that melts the wax out of the shells that you pour the melted aluminum in. They have these big cardboard boxes that go up to your waist because we would resell our aluminum scrap parts and the wax to other companies because our aluminum was 99.99% pure or whatever. So they would resell the scrap cut off ends and all that stuff and our wax because we don't reuse the wax. Other people
All
do.
right.
But these boxes were called Gaylords or whatever, and they're cardboard, kind of like sitting inside a plastic sleeve, or the sleeve is inside the cardboard. That's what it is. Because once it's cooled, you kind of like, bag it up. But if you don't put the freaking things together correctly and you pour that in with hundreds of gallons of hot wax, and it goes spills all over the floor of the foundry. And I was in there. There were some guys the guy that run the foundry was kind of upset that 3 people on the maintenance team, besides myself being the 4th, had me in there with like a fucking ice chipper or whatever you want, scraper thing. And I'm scraping this melted wax up. Sweat. Oh my God, the sweat was dripping off of like making rivulets through my freaking eyebrows into my eyes. I couldn't see. I had to stop and another part of the foundry is where they dip the stuff in the shell, the slurry mix, and everything in there is like 600 fans. So I go busting in there, it was all sweaty.
I can't cope with the UK heat. When it's hot, it's hot. But you go abroad, it's like a totally different heat altogether. And I don't know why, but it just seems more bearable. If you go out to somewhere I went out to Egypt about 10 years ago, and it was like 41 in the shade. But it was a bearable heat. We sat around the pool and everything, and you're sinking the drinks and everything. We get one day of heat out here, and we're like, what's that thing up in the sky? And somebody said, it's the sun. It's like, come on, burn me.
Hey, you guys you don't have the mist that's filtering it, right? Oh my God.
God,
so you guys have the moist heat. You have moisture in the air.
A humid heat, yeah.
Yes, us too.
And it's like yesterday, it's like if I turn it around, like it's not a cloud in the sky. And it was like that yesterday when I left work. And I thought, well, bugger this. I might get the detector out and go in the river. And by the time I got home, it was all overcast and muggy. And because where I would have been in the river, it would have been underneath the trees and everything, it would have been worse. So I binned it off.
Yeah.
That's when you just hope you fall. Poosh.
Oh dear, it's just now I thought I'd get home and I'm having a nice cold tin of lager, and I'm going to chill for the rest of the day.
Cheers.
Yeah, we do dish towels, blah blah blah. You soak them, kind of wring them out a little bit, leave them a little soppy, and throw them in the freezer. We used to do like a couple of them, so like you wear one, let it melt and drip all over you. Yeah. You walk around looking wet. Yeah.
Well, when I used to work on the building sites, we used to have like big like water butts that we used to like keep the water in for mixing the cement up and stuff like that. And it got to one point in the day where you would literally just take your boots off and you would just dunk yourself down right into the tank. It didn't matter because it was going to get made into like cement anyway. Right. But that's some of the extremes we had to take to cool it. And if you were walking around with dripping clothes for the rest of the day on a building site, it didn't matter. It sometimes helped keep you cool for the day.
Every little breeze, you're like, oh, that feels so good.
On those real hot days, you were dry before you went home anyway.
Right? Yeah.
Except for your underarms and the V of your neck, because that's where my shit always is. Because the stuff just drips. Constantly
It's
drip.
underneath the arms and then literally right down the back is where it gets on me.
Yeah. 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 My kids used to, like, they'd come up to me, they want to, like, a hug and a kiss, and we'll have to do the Duggar hug, just the freaking side of the cheek. And even that, I'm always like, because, you know, like, let me squeegee.
If they threw you out a window, you'd stick to it.
Oh my God. Yeah, and go literally. I tied a rag around my head because it was sweating so bad, right? Well, I worked with both of my girls. I should say my girls worked the same place I did at separate times. Chantel, the one that was in the stream earlier, she comes walking out of, because she worked first shift and Katie and I work second, and she comes walking out of her department. Here I am looking like fucking Olivia Newton-John. I get the Rambo-like headband on. She's like, yeah, no, take that off now. Like, fuck off, chick. It's absorbing all the sweat so it doesn't go. Come do my job and then tell me to take off my headband. Okay? Like, my daughter, Katie, worked with me during plant shutdown, which is the first 2 weeks of July. She was on the roof with me. We were changing all the air conditioning filters and all that stuff. She got sunburned on her shoulders. So we went back in the building for break. We still had to finish a couple more. And she was like, oh my God, my shoulders are fried. So what I did was, I mean, did she look cool? No. But did it help her sunburn? Yeah. I just stuck fucking paper towel under each of her freaking muscle shirt so that it came down over her shoulders.
See, I got Jeff's issue, you see. Look, I probably have to suntan my head before I go out in the sun as well.
Or do a little do-rag.
I think there was one time I went out detecting on a hot day and I had a hat on to stop me from burning my head. When I got home, and then you get out the shower, and of course any sun-burnt bits show but bright red, I had a rectangle on the back of my head from where you got the gap.
Oh, that window when you snap your hat. That is too funny.
And if I'd have turned it around the other way, I'd have had it on the front.
Well, that's like guys that, you know, have extra skin, we'll say, and they sit in a beach chair, right? And they got the Buddha belly happening and the boobs hanging over the Buddha belly. And then they get up, right? And they have sunburn. When they stand up, it's like
white.
And with the swatch of white and then the other part. So funny.
I don't know. I'm not that far off actually lifting up mine and wiping underneath just to get them.
Oh, trust me. My girls have been reduced, and I still have to blot them with a napkin. Okay? I'm like, oh, especially down the cleave, like, Yeah.
Well, we found out the letters get here quicker than boxes.
That's weird, that is, isn't it?
Yeah. We both got our little packages from Rosa.
You'll enjoy that chocolate, especially the double deckers. Oh, they're divine. I love them.
Nice.
They're deceiving though, because you bite into them and you always get a piece that breaks off and ends up going down your top.
Sounds like me normally. I cannot eat something without. I wore a white shirt the other day for the first time. Oh, actually, my last stream, the little white shirt. Yeah. I don't think I made it past supper. I can't remember if we had tacos that night or whatever, but I looked down. I'm like, what? What in the hell? So I hurried up and stripped and put laundry detergent on it. And thank God it didn't stain because I got it packed for the weekend.
I can't wear white. I just can't wear it. I can scrub myself solid. But I'm just one of these blokes that always gets some sort of a mark on it, and then that shirt is ruined because it will never come out.
Yep, that's me. 5-second rule. Minus the sweat.
I can't wear white.
That's why I wear black. Black makes you look slimmer as well, so I wear a lot of black.
Yeah, me too. I get to get a black scarf though, so it'll hide my chins.
No, what you need to do is you'd like all the girls on Instagram and Snapchat. They're always like that, so they're looking up and it
This
hides.
is true.
It is because if you do it down the other way, look, you can see the double chin. You always do that, and then you do that.
Yeah.
Do the first kiss.
You know what? I had a lady at the DMV, the Division of Motor Vehicles, when I was gonna have a new license picture taken, and she says, "Don't be a turtle." I went, "What?" She was sticky neck out. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Ooh.
You'd be like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, too fucking funny.
I always look like a criminal for those photographs.
Well,
Straight up.
they're like, no smiling. Why? I'm not being arrested. What if I wanted to do the Charlie Angels pose?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You can actually do those in the photo booth, so you can always save the last one, the serious one, and then you can do whatever in the other. Because you can have your Charlie's Angels pose, and then the last one is your one for the photograph.
Yeah. Everybody always does the weird ones in the photo booth. You're like, was that Jim Carrey's ass I just saw? Yeah. Oh my God, too funny. And there's people that are standing out there waiting for their team, and the fucking thing only goes like this. So
Yeah.
people can't see you guys trying to make a pyramid in there.
You're allowed to smile for your DMV photo.
See, we're not allowed over here. No smiles at all. Even the slightest smirk, and they reject the photograph.
It was the DMV lady over there making me laugh. I mean, she was doing it on purpose.
But don't you think you'd rather? Well, then again, a lot of people don't like smiling. Okay, but if you actually had people smile with a full face smile, not only do you see what their face looks like, they have any ink anywhere, but then you say, "Oh, that's the guy with the one tooth with the hinge." Okay. That's it. We don't have fingerprints, but we can tell by his bite. He got attacked by a fucking jack-o'-lantern. Yeah. Oh, there's still one more week of school where you're at? Damn. Oh, nice, Mama. Yeah, New Hampshire's was either yesterday or the day before yesterday was the last day of school. I want to say Wednesday.
I mean, we got about another 3 weeks or 4 weeks before my boy finishes school.
Wow. Does he start early, or is it in like September?
Starts back here. He goes back to high school in September, so it'll be he's done with the little ones, and he's up at the big school then.
Right.
We have this weird thing over here. Like, I take it you have half terms over there, do you, or where you have like
quarters? Yeah, like
quarters
quarter or something like that. Yeah.
We call them half terms over here, and you'd think the whole of the UK could get it right where every school is off at the same time.
Right.
But no. My boy is off 1 week, and when he was a lot younger and my daughter was still at school, she was in a different county, and the difference between those counties was 1 week. So there would be one off the 1 week and one off the other. So when it comes to trying to plan a holiday, we had to do it where they had half a week off while they were supposed to be at school, because it was the only way that we could get the two of them together to have a holiday.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Come on, school systems, get it together.
Yeah,
a little island like ours, surely they should be able to get that right. If the rest of the world can.
I know, it's so funny. Well, then again, we do have it's usually right around a week. Because I just said that to my husband. I said it's usually right around, right before Father's Day, because that's on a Sunday,
Yeah.
So on like the 14th or the 16th.
You've got Father's Day this Sunday.
Yes.
So have we, right? But Mother's Day, ours is different to yours.
Yeah, you had it before ours. Ours is May something, and yours was like a week before ours.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to get a kick out of this, Jason.
It's a boy.
My daughter just had an ultrasound this morning. She's having a boy. But
it's a brilliant lighthouse, isn't it? And I take it they're having fireworks on top of the lighthouse.
Yeah, something like that. It's the fountain of youth.
Franks and beans, Franks and beans.
It's a statue for all men, for all dads. This is the beginning. At first, it starts with a twinkle in the eye.
Yeah.
Either these motherfuckers learn to swim real fast or they drown.
That reminds me of a joke where like there's these two sperms swimming along, and the one turns to the other and he says, "When do we get to that thing we call the womb?" And the other sperm says, "Oh, it's ages yet. We've only just passed our tonsils."
Yeah. Oh, too funny. Little do they know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, I like it. Tripwire is dying over your lighthouse reference, Jason. You know it's that. It's a lighthouse. Well, there are. Never mind. To say it is salty shit slapping against it. So that'll work out.
No filter with bean.
I'm pretty. Come on, I'm not that bad. Am I really that bad? I don't
know. I think you're just about right. It's one of those channels where you can come on. It's obviously daytime with you. It's late afternoon with us. So to have somebody streaming in the morning, and you're not really having to worry about what sort of shit you say. It's kind of nice to know, and it's nice to interact with that sort of chat. So fuck it, I can't help but swear for most of the time anyway. So
I know I do try. Like, do I succeed all the time? No, but I do, and it's funny because I'll swear in front of my mother, but yet if I go somewhere and there are other, especially like when I used to work, I didn't drop F-bombs all the time. You know what I mean? And if I did, it would be like, in the and not say it, but I haven't worked since 2012, so I've been like la la la.
I can go onto live streams and I can respect the type of channel it is, and if they're one of those where they like to have a serious discussion and go on there and not swear, you go onto a channel where they're a little bit more relaxed, you kind of sort of like relax into the same sort of like format they got, so you don't have to worry about what you're saying.
To be able to come on my stream and be comfortable and not like uptight about, oh my God, what if I say pee-pee, or I mean, we get a couple of people that were like, oh my Lord, like, oh, I'm sorry, did I shock you? Go and
there's the door.
Revolving door.
Feel free to leave if you can. But
don't let the door frame hit you on the way out.
Exactly. We call this therapy. That's why it says, oh, it's not even there. I don't know why it was on earlier. I've been here for 2 hours. I never had that.
See, Rob Random's got the right idea for ours. Is like when we have, it's like, obviously I do a stream every other Saturday where I have an hour slot where we try to get the Tetris on. We have like a semi-serious sort of show, have a couple of little laughs. Then after that hour show, I start up a new stream where it's basically everybody just comes together. They can be themselves. They can say what they want in the chat. And Rob Random's hit the nail on the head. He calls it like an online pub meeting. Yeah. You're there. You got your drinks at home. You're sitting there. You're relaxing. You're in the company of good people that even if you've never met them in person. You're always talking to them via YouTube chats and everything. And you're just in your element. You sit there and you chill. You be yourself. You don't have to worry about what you're saying. And it's like an online pub or an online bar.
Right. And see, that's what I like about all of you guys in the UK because it's brunch with Bean, yeah, for the people in America, which a lot of people don't catch my stream because A, they're working, or B, they have other shit to do, like out being metal detectors or magnet fishing. However, you guys are like just getting home from work or finally kicking back with a brew. You know what I mean? So it's cool that it happens to fall, you know, because
And it's also good that you're doing it at this time, because I know that, you know, like some of you guys stateside, you know, you got your streams that'll be around about like the 8 o'clock start for their time, which means it's gone midnight for us. And
right.
on the odd occasion, I might tempt myself to stop up and catch them and maybe stay up till about 2 o'clock. But it's just so hard going, and that's why we love it, and we do appreciate it when we're doing our live streams in the UK that are going on to about midnight, and for you it's coming up to about 8 o'clock in the evening. We really appreciate the time that you lot take to come over and join our streams. You're not put off by anything that we do, and you know, like you're just a big extended part of our family, and we really we love you all. We really do.
And we all feel the same about,
Same
you know,
here.
you guys. You know, there's a nice big group of you that we all, you know, have our cross streams and all that stuff with. And
Well,
we
there's
love hanging out.
nobody else in the world that sends you chocolates. I mean,
No.
come on.
And that's awesome. Like I said, we're gonna send Rosa some stuff because I looked up snacks that you guys don't have in the UK, and I'm like,
Do you know how much the first parcel originally would have cost? She had to take it back home. She had to take some tins of soup out and stuff like that because of the weight on it. It would have cost her £95. It would have cost to send this parcel, all because it just went over something like the 2 kilos.
So you know what I'm gonna do? Screw putting it in a box. I'm gonna like get the different, you know, blister packs or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And you know, shove like 5 or 6 candies, whatever. I'm sure. Well, that's a big one, but if I get a smaller one.
Well, she was sending over cock soup, and it weighed too much, so she had to take it out.
Oh, it wasn't like ramen noodles. It was in a can.
It was in a can, so it made
holy
it overweight.
Shit, that's like 2 pounds. Weight-wise, you know.
And I don't blame her a bit, you know.
I think she sent over some cockaliki soup, the sachets or something.
The package,
Right. No, that's what. Yeah, ramen.
Robert and Melissa were saying that they loved the Cadbury chocolate, and that they were enjoying
2 of those.
And the hobnob biscuits as well. They said they love those
because we get a couple of the Cadbury candy bar, the crunchy, and the
strawberry
dairy milk.
Dairy milk.
And Jeff has the dairy milk with the caramel in it.
Cadbury's caramel.
Now, see, on the list of stuff, it was saying that you guys don't have in the UK. So then again, I heard a lot of people say that they hate Hershey's chocolate.
See, I actually love Hershey's chocolate, and we can get it over here because we do have some shops that they're American-based sweet shops, so they get some candy over there. But whether it's
Hershey's Kisses,
whether it's the same Hershey chocolate or whether it's, you know, our alternative or something, but yeah, we do get some of the stuff over here. But it's more a case of like, I think it's because you lot struggle to get the chocolate or the candy that we have.
Okay. Yeah.
But no, I first tried Hershey bars when I was over there in Houston. And I've got to see like, and everybody's making this big deal about the Hershey chocolate and all that. So I'll get a couple of bars, that take it back to the hotel. Oh my God, it's delicious!
And then they said you guys can't. You have like you have M&Ms. Bless you.
M&Ms, yeah.
But it's very hard for you guys to find the peanut butter M&Ms.
I don't like peanut butter, no, so fuck it.
Okay. And then it was saying we'll go like snacks. Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers.
Nope, never heard of them.
Those are again Cheez-Its. They're pretty much the same thing, only different shaped. So
Reese's. You can take them all back. You can take them all back and burn them all. I hate Reese's.
So does my daughter. She doesn't like
Just because of
it's
the
like another
peanut butter.
peanut butter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dehydrated peanut butter, but then it's kind of wet still in the center.
See, I'll munch through a whole bag of peanut M&Ms, no problem. But I just don't like peanut butter.
Yeah, my daughter doesn't like peanut butter either.
Deej has a question for Jason. She wants to know if she can bring her suitcase when she comes to England.
Can she bring her suitcase?
Yeah, she might be wanting to stock it up. I'm not sure there.
I think it's just whether she can get the suitcase back afterwards.
Well, wait, what is she asking about not smuggling, but whatever you can put in your
I
suitcase.
think
She's
so.
asking.
I think it comes down to something like fruit and veg and stuff like that you're restricted.
She said, "Do you have Twinkies?" Actually, Deej said they don't have any Hostess.
Yeah,
we
No
we
little
have a
Debbie?
variation of a Twinkie bar, but I don't think it's the Twinkie bar.
Whoopie pies.
Whoopie pies, I heard that. Tootsie Rolls. They're another one that I like. I love the Tootsie Rolls.
Have you ever had the flavored ones?
No.
Those are good. They're called Tootsie Fruities, or something like that. Fruity Tootsies. They're like the really teeny Tootsie Rolls, but they're vanilla, cherry, lime, lemon, and orange. Yeah, really good. And they're really good when you take the fruity ones and twist it with a chocolate one. So you have like a chocolate raspberry or chocolate orange or.
Deej, I think you can as long as you declare it as you check in England there.
I think with chocolate, if it's sealed chocolate, I wouldn't have thought it would be a problem. But don't take my word on that. I think it's more a case of if you're trying to take stuff out of the country, like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, it's more or less it's like an open product.
Right, and like bulk, because I know that. Well, we watch a lot of those people that are traveling abroad, mind you, and you have anything to declare? No. Then somebody bought me this suitcase, but it's my junk inside. You know what I mean? But they have like supposedly packages of like fucking ramen noodle or something that they're trying to smuggle.
Yeah, raw meats.
And that's
I'd probably say that if you whatever you're coming over with, try to make it disposable as possible. Like if you're not worried about taking your under crackers back home or your socks and any like trousers and stuff like that, leave them there. You can replace the weight with your chocolate then, and it ain't going to cost you any more when you take it back.
That's a very good point. But I think she was wanting to bring you guys some treats over in the suitcase that
she doesn't want to get busted for it. You can't, or they're going to confiscate it and enjoy it.
Not that I know of. I'm pretty sure if you go on to like Google, you might be able to find out on there whether there's anything in particular that you can't bring into the UK. I don't think we're that fussy, to be honest. I think it's more other countries coming out of the UK with the worry of bringing something that's not native. Like a spider or something in your bananas, not native to your country, and all of a sudden you've got a foreign invasion of spiders or snails or whatever. I think anything like if it's like chocolate that's sealed in bags and all that, I don't think that you probably have a problem with it. But it's always worth checking on the internet to see what restrictions there are.
But she can put Tootsie Rolls on the list to bring, right?
I didn't save it, Deej. I Googled it, okay? No, I didn't mean it like busted, like that busted. I meant like bringing food.
Stuff that would okay, you can't take that in, so we're going to have to confiscate that. And then the next minute you're walking off and you see the guards there opening it and go, yeah, this is really cool American chocolate.
Yes, right. Deej, I went on Google and all I put was what snacks, I didn't leave it specifically for candy. What snacks aren't available? What American snacks are not available in the UK? And again, that's where not only did it tell me like $100,000 bars, the peanut butter M&Ms, Whoppers, the malted milk balls, What was the other thing we were talking about the other day? Oh, sugar daddies, shit like that. You got junior mints, peppermint patties. They don't.
See, we might have some of your stuff, but it might be under a different name because
Gotcha.
your Snickers bars back in the 80s and early 90s, we had them, but they were called Marathon. Why, I don't know. And then it all went through.
Is that what you said?
Marathon, yeah, like when like a marathon that you run.
Yeah,
a marathon.
See,
it was
we
called
used
a
to have
marathon.
a marathon bar back in the 70s, but it was braided. It was a braided chocolate, like 3 strips of chocolate braided, and it was called a marathon bar. Kind of looked like a strand of chocolate pretzels.
Mm. And then once they sort of like realised it might have been something to do with the particular type of name or whatever, but then they changed it from marathon to Snickers. And it was like, oh, God, but it's a marathon to us. We don't want to call it a fucking Snickers bar.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And then the snacks Deej was like he said, they don't have the Pepperidge Farm Goldfish, any brand. They don't have Chex Mix, I don't think.
No.
Okay, which that's a combination of rice cereals and corn cereals, like kind of like shredded wheat, which I don't think you guys
Nestle's an American firm, isn't it, Nestle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we get a lot of the Nestle chocolates. Like you got your Nestle Milky Bars, your Kit Kats, your Lion Bars, and stuff like that. That's although it's an American brand, we've always classed that as like the UK chocolate sort of thing that we'd have that, and we've always had that. It's just when you get to these specialist type of stuff that we never had Hershey bars in the UK for a long, long time, and then all of a sudden, oh bloody hell!
Do you guys have like pretzel nuggets, like Snyder's? They're like if you were to get a big pretzel rod and broken. Like
no, but we do have chocolate covered pretzels now, little snacks, which make them more bearable because I don't like pretzels plain. It's just pointless.
I would also say anything Hershey they don't have.
We do have. I can get Hershey bars over it, but you got to go to a specific American style sweet shop.
It said for Hershey's, it said you guys don't have Hershey Kisses.
Right.
The teardropped ones in the foil with the little thing hanging out of it. Because we have all types. They don't have candy cane, and the flavored candy cane sticks. You guys supposedly don't have. I'm sorry. I'm like, it's all of a sudden it's like flashback. I'm like, oh wait, Triscuits, Wheat Thins.
Roseanne's got a lot to answer for, really, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She started off this train. Well, I'm going to send you stuff that you haven't got, and it's just going to be back and forth now. And this is just the start of it. And before you know, before long, you're going to start getting cocaine parcels going back and forth, aren't you?
Which I'm totally fine with.
Jeff would be saying, have you got this particular weed over there? Because I can send you some of this.
I wish I could. I know Rob would be happy.
We have over here is do you guys have Lindnor? Well, we call them lint balls.
Yes, lint. Yes, LINDT.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
posh chocolate.
Oh my God, nice and creamy on the inside.
Yeah, because you got lint and then you got Lindor. There's two different types, isn't there?
Oh, is it? I thought they were together. Lindor chocolates. I thought it was.
Off the top of my head, I can't think. I thought they were 2 separate types. I thought they were 2 different separate.
Oh my Lord! And not only do they make them in the balls, but I guess you can make them. You can get them in the bars too. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yum.
But we have to pay a premium. You go into these specialist American sweet shops, and the prices are a little bit more than what you buy our traditional chocolate, because obviously they've got them in specially. They probably spent a bit more money getting that in, so it's going to cost a bit more. It's more like a treat. If you're out passing the shop and you go in there, it's like, oh, look at American chocolates and all that. So you pay a bit more on, than you normally would.
Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Do you guys have Cracker Jacks?
Cracker Jacks? No. Without you,
caramel popcorn with peanuts. Or
no, we
we
have caramel popcorn, but again, it might be something that we might have the same, but it's cool. It goes under a different name, like
right.
your potato chip crisps. I imagine that yours are called. Is it Lay's?
Yeah, there's Lay's, there's
Yeah.
Wise.
Ours are called Walkers, and if you actually Google it, it's the same logo, but ours has got Walkers through the middle of it, and yours has Lay's.
Oh, no kidding. That's cool. Hi, Bob Azuli. Thanks for joining us. Let's see, what else was it? Yeah, Triscuits, Wheat Thins for crackers, saltines. Do you guys have?
There you go. That yeah.
Saltines are just regular white crackers. Oh, it says you guys don't have oyster crackers either.
Oyster crackers.
They look like little buttons. They float. Right. They float in your soup. On your
it's like a saltine.
Yeah, this is what they say. Saltines they don't have either. Saltine again is the white cracker with like 6 holes punched in it. You put your cock soup noodle on it. When you spread butter. And
yeah, it's a soup cracker.
Like tomato soup or something like that. Your oyster things are people usually do them in like chowder.
See, we have our soup. Most people would probably have bread that they can dip in. Me, I'm a bit different. I like to do toast. So I put toast it.
Because it holds up and you're not losing your piece of bread in your bowl.
I cut it into soldiers. Like you'd have egg with soldiers. I cut the toast into strips and then I dip them into the soup and eat it that way.
Soldiers, are those like sausages?
No, like it's just the way he cuts it.
Oh, okay. Well, he said eggs and soldiers. I was like,
yeah, you know, when you have a hard-boiled egg and you cut the top off and you got your bit strips of toast that you dip in. That's what we call soldiers.
Oh, see, learn something new every day. That's awesome. So I don't know, Deej. I just yelled a bunch of them out that I remember reading just yesterday, because hubby and I don't want to send shit you guys, normally get. So.
What I'll do is I'll get in touch with Roseanne, and she'll probably have a little Google as well and see what there is that we can't get over here, and she can send Deej an email or something, and Deej will know roughly what to get that we haven't got here.
Yeah, because Jeff, do you guys have like Fiddle Faddle or Screaming Yellow Zonkers down by where you guys are?
No.
Fiddle Faddle and Screaming Yellow Zonkers, I think, it's a big ass popcorns, but they're coated in just pretty much like caramel, not caramel, excuse me, corn syrup.
Maybe so the Fiddle Faddle, yeah.
Yeah, they got like that. Like if popcorn could be crunchy, it's because it's got a sugar coating on it.
Yeah, we do.
So good.
Sort of like the
caramel
Cracker Jacks, of course. Yeah.
Right. Somehow
they're a little better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without the cardboard taste from the Cracker Jack box.
I could never successfully do that. Like, do you have to wait for which one do you wait to cool off, the popcorn or the caramel? Because you ever do it together and it just kind of makes it melt?
And I don't know whether you've tried this in America, but we had a phase in the early 2000s where we had deep fried candy. Basically, what you do is you get like your chocolate bar, put it in the freezer so it's really solid, then dip it in batter and deep fry it.
Yeah, we have like deep fried Oreos, Snicker bars.
Yeah. Deep fried everything is.
The best one is the crunchy bar. Cadbury's crunchy like that, because when you deep fry it, when you deep fried it and you bite into it, because it's hot, the honeycomb's like in a semi-melted state. But as you're pulling away and it gets in contact with the air, it starts to harden, and you got like of honeycomb as you're pulling away from him.
You're gonna have me deep frying my Crunch bar. Now.
I know, right? Oh my god! I have to go throw it in the freezer until we get back from camping.
Yeah.
Deep fry.
We deep fry everything over here, Jason. Everything.
I was watching again on YouTube. I like watching like the street vendors and shit like that. You know, blah blah blah, different countries and different counties or whatever. There's this one place and they're like deep fried butter. Hello?
Deep fried butter?
Like, no. Like, at least throw some lobster in it. Like, yeah, with like dough, little fucking dough balls, man. And they're like, they like in discs, and they had cubed butter, and they put the butter in the middle, and they pinched it all together and rolled it, and it's deep fried. And again, I can't have my butter. Like when I put it on my bread, it's going to be totally sucked into the toast, okay? I don't like the skid mark of butter that hasn't melted yet, okay? No. It's got to be totally melted. Well, these things go in the oil, but when they break them open, it's semi-melted, but it's still got that fucking...
I'd imagine the deep fried butter, so when you cut them open, you get the butter would like seep out.
Right, it's almost like a chocolate covered cherry. You got the smooge, and then you got the thing that falls out.
But if it's not fattening enough as it is, it's got butter in it as well.
Right? Like, oh my god! If you're gonna do that, at least roll your thing of butter around in cinnamon sugar.
You can actually hear your arteries clog. I mean,
so at least that way, there you have like the cinnamon sugar on the inside of the ball. Yum.
Well, you come out to be nosy, have you?
No,
say hello to the Americans.
Hello.
Candy.
Candy. Oh, is that the
candy? Yeah, we've been talking about different types of candy that we can't get over here and they got over there.
What's he want? Or was it he? Right?
He is a he. Yeah. Sometimes that's like a she.
What? No. What would they?
UK have got Sour Patches, but America
Sour Patch.
Small sour ones.
Sour Patch.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids.
But they know, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Which one would they prefer?
Which one do you prefer? Which Sour Patch do you prefer? The red one. It's not a flavour then, it's a red one.
Watermelon, cherry.
Apple.
That's like asking which woman do you prefer?
All of them.
Yeah. Sourhead. I don't know. Really don't know, mate.
Yeah, the Sourhead lemon candies.
Lemon heads, yeah.
Lemon heads, yeah.
But those aren't red; they're yellow.
Well, I think they have a cherry Sourhead candy as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll have to look for those then. So, sour candy.
Yeah.
He gets one over here that's like in a little plastic oil drum called what are they called, mate? Sours, toxic sours or something, aren't they?
Like Sourhead.
Yeah, but they're in the little plastic tub that looks like an oil drum.
Yeah, I've got one in there.
What are they called?
I'll get it.
He's gonna get it.
We also have nerds. Nerds are like
toxic waste, I think they're called. And oh my god, I love my sour stuff. If I can have sweets that are really sour that make you go like that,
yeah.
this one, you're gonna turn my head inside out there with that sour.
Your guys' way.
Jason, do they have the Pop Rocks candy that kind of explode in your mouth when you eat them?
Yeah, we're popping candy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I used to love that as a kid because like literally some people would like wet their finger, dip it in there, then suck it. Nah, not me. All the way in.
You feel it binging off your cheek and stuff? Yeah.
Toxic waste, red sour.
No kidding, sour candy.
I'll be
really red sour that stuff.
Wow.
Don't rock the table because you moved the phone.
Yeah, we'll have to send some candies for the kids.
Definitely sour stuff coming your guys' way.
he loves his sour sweets. He often gets a pack every now and then. He'll spend his own money and he'll get like the sourest sweets he can get, and then he'll always say, "Do you want one of these, Dad?" And I'll put it in there, and I'll try to keep the straight face up. Yeah, it's not bad. I've had worse.
Oh my God, that is too funny.
That's awesome.
I have it written down on the back, the back of my sister's ginormous beaver. It was I was here. I had to grab it. Write shit down.
Dean will be like, I wrote that down somewhere. I remember a beaver.
And it stuck to the wall. In 20 years' time, you'll be getting that down and going, what the hell have I got written on the back there? Sour Patches?
Toxic waste red. Yep, no, I got it right here so I can actually read it. It's underneath part of my ashtray. That's so the ceiling fan doesn't blow it away.
Yeah, we got like the sour night crawlers. They're shaped like worms, but they're
gummy worms.
Sour
gummy worms.
Yeah.
We had a spell over here where we get this weird sort of like shop that have like various different types of toys and various like gimmicks and stuff like that. And one of them was the bugs that are encased in candy.
Yeah.
So you'd have a scorpion lollipop.
She takes it happy swinging.
Yeah.
There you go, Roseanne.
Hey,
So
look. We got it.
Well,
yeah.
The little package made it, but not the big box yet.
We both got them.
Roseanne, they want to know what sweets we can't get over here that they have, and they'll try and sort out to send some over.
Get your list going. Not just sweets, snacks, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, because Dee just coming over and she wants to know what she can try and fit in her suitcase.
Yep. With it being okay.
Yeah, so this one particular shop that you'd have like a scorpion encased in a lollipop, and obviously they took the stinger tail off.
Stuff like that, but
grasshoppers, crickets.
Right, chocolate covered ants would probably be the closest thing because to me it's almost like having a Nestle Crunch bar. You know, not all spread out.
or to me, the lollipops resembled, you know, you got a lollipop in your mouth and you drop it on the floor and you pick it up and you got a couple of ants stuck to it and you just carry on eating it. That's what that sort of stuff resembles, really.
The link is at top of chat, Roseanne.
Yes.
Highlighted.
Hey up, sweetie.
Should be up there, pinned at the top in blue.
It should be like a blue box. I did that. I finally learned how to do that a couple of streams back, so I don't have to keep putting the link up. And I noticed, I felt so bad. Hubby told me last time that one of our newer green, Airy Frog, I think was the name of it. Poor person came into the stream, and I guess I wasn't paying attention, and he asked like 3 times, where's the link? Where's the link? And my husband's like, oh, I'm sorry. She can't see you. I go, dude, you're in the chat. Why don't you say it's up at the top? I don't know. I go, well, hello. Normally the people in the chat would say like, hey, guy, the link's right there. So he's not here. So if he does happen to come on or watch it later on, I apologize for not addressing him. Hi, beautiful lady.
Hi.
Happy
I
Friday.
can barely see Roseanne because we're so used to having you at night time, and you've got a bright window behind you.
Hang on. Is that better?
Have you got curtains you can close?
Or a shade.
The curtain is closed.
Oh, is it? Oh,
my lord.
The fan in the background's not too noisy, is it?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Are you glowing because you're happy to see me?
Yeah.
I know,
Jeff.
it's just hot.
I've got good news for you, Jeff. Your parcel should be on its way.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Because I'm just going to go on and have a look now.
It's been via New Zealand, China, Australia, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, and now it's back on Earth, so you should be getting it anytime soon.
It'll
I'm
have been
gonna
on
frame that
holiday.
box. I'm gonna frame the box because it's gonna have all the stickers on it, right?
All right, let's see what it says.
Flaming Hot Doritos. I don't know if they have any Doritos.
Yes, they
We have
have.
Doritos. We have some hot ones.
Another one said crunchy Cheetos. Do you guys have the crunchy Cheetos?
We
Not
have
the
Cheetos. We have no Cheetos, the cheesy puffs.
Right.
Cheetos we have.
But you don't have the crunchy ones?
Never, not that I know of. No.
Okay. Those are good too.
They
They
got the
hold-
flaming hot ones of those too that are.
So,
just,
I mean, if you're a hot person, but they also have just the cheesy ones, I think.
So it's been received by the air carriers on Wednesday the 15th, and it's on its way. Is what
Sweet.
it says.
15.
So it's now left Australia. Let's see where it goes next.
It's all past. It's all past its use by date, but you'll still get it.
That's all right. They don't mean nothing.
Right? You see the use by date on chocolate. It lasts forever.
That's it.
Unless it's in extreme heat, then you have to like throw it in the freezer before you can open it.
I've got everyone's here. I've got everyone's here from the other night because I didn't want to post it because we've got like a heat wave going on. So I was like, okay, it might definitely be. So it got to you fine then.
Yeah, I got the small package. Yeah.
Yep. We both did.
It's set in the mailbox out on a 100-degree day for most of the day, but I put it in the refrigerator once I brought it in. Keep the chocolate from melting out the package.
I think the best way to find out what we don't have in the UK that you guys have is to see what Google has to say.
Shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Bing
Googled it, and I think Deej did as well.
Hi!
Hi!
Holy moly! Look at everybody! Hi, Deej.
I got to do something to make me feel better. I got exposed to the vid Saturday. I don't think I have it, but I don't feel very good because of the heat, I think. The heat and the pollen is like outrageous right now outside, so I've been staying inside.
We're having another surge. We're having another surge of COVID over here.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
but they just lifted the restriction. I don't have to be tested to come back in the country.
Nice.
I don't know if we have to be tested to come into England or not, if they've changed that or not. I don't know.
Wow. So, Deej, you have Rosa right here next to you. You can
ask
her
do you guys, can you get Godiva chocolate?
Godiva chocolate? I've not heard of it.
Okay, I can get that. So
Have you heard of it, Jay?
It's supposed to be a luxurious chocolate.
It's one of our best chocolates that we've got over here. Yeah.
So I think it's out of New York, but I'm not sure. I don't even know where Godiva's out of. I'll have to Google that. Godiva,
I take it that is for the posh people, is it?
Or do you have the Ferrero
Well,
Rocher?
it used to be considered a very
right.
used to be considered a very expensive chocolate.
Yeah.
See, we class the
every once in a while I see it in the dollar stores.
Yeah.
The fries Turkish delight over here. That is what we always used to class as like a delicacy chocolate over here. My mum would always have it, and I'd say, "Oh, can I have it?" She goes, "No, it's expensive chocolate."
They're out of Manhattan, so yeah, it's a New York chocolate.
It's one of my favorites.
What's up? Do you have to go pee? Do you want to go out?
So how come you're not at work,
Be
Jay?
right back. The boy dog.
Finish at 3 o'clock on a Friday.
Oh, that's half day. Nice.
Yeah, but I think I got tagged by a speed camera this morning on the way into work.
Oh, that's going to cost.
But I wasn't like I at the moment, because like the fuel is getting so high. I'm leaving work extra early so I can drive economically as possible. So it was literally coming out of a 40 zone into a 30 zone, and I think I must have just sort of like started slowing down a bit too late, and I think I was just under 40 as I was getting into the 30 zone. And they ain't going to have it, so it is what it is. It means I'm just going to get 3 points on my
Yikes.
license, and I'll have to get a fine. But it's just
You
at
might
the
be
moment.
lucky. Oh,
Yeah.
Might be lucky.
courses.
Yeah,
Got a
no, I've
course.
done one. I did a course last year.
Well, there you go then.
Well, I
Yeah.
was surprised when I drove down to Ohio for Flash Bash. I didn't see a single police officer until on my way home. And then I only saw one. And that's in like 10 hours of driving going down and coming back. And then
How
the
far
same thing last weekend. It's like a 3-hour, 2.5, 3-hour drive to the event I went last weekend. I didn't see a police officer going down there until 10 miles from home on my way back.
Well, at least you know the coppers around your area are pretty close.
Yeah, right. So what kind of American candy and snacks do you like, Roseanne?
Hey, JB.
That
Welcome.
you can't get.
This is the most I've ever had.
So you guys can't get Cheez-Its? That's my downfall is Cheez-Its. I got to have my crackers, my cheese crackers.
Oh, I wonder if they're like our cheddaries.
They're like little squares. With
JP.
Oh yeah, the flame. Those Doritos, we got those over here.
That's where they came from.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I just see the pound sign on it.
Wow.
They're the ones that Rob and Melissa gave you.
Yeah.
They do have a bit of a kick.
Do they? Well, let's find out.
Nah, not for somebody. He drinks those bottles for fun, so those ain't going to be anything.
I don't know that he has a certain palate. He'll understand whether it's got.
I just wanted to see if he kind of chokes.
He might want to add some of his sauce onto it for a better kick.
Right?
Yeah, there's not much of a kick.
Well, wait until you've had 3 or 4.
Wait till you've had 3 or 4.
It's a creeper.
If I'd have remembered, I would have suggested to Roseanne to get a packet of the Walker's Crisp that they're advertised as great with a beer, and you get 3 different flavors, and one of them is jalapeno cheese. I say jalapeno. I know it's jalapeno.
Right.
Jalapeno with cheese, and I tell you what, you have a couple, and they're nice, but the further you go into the bag, the heat starts to get onto you, and I've never finished a packet. Never finished a packet in one sitting.
Right.
Yeah, I can
You
have
guys-
maybe.
Do you
half
guys
a
have
packet of those.
like a tin that has, how can I explain it? They're called pirouettes, I think. They're like a crisp, almost like a wafer, but it's like a straw,
Oh,
mind
the
you.
Pyrrolines?
Yeah, they're like a wafer straw, and they're filled with like a fudge filling or amaretto or something like that. So good. Those are great.
What's
with
it called?
That sounds good.
I think they're pirouettes or something. They're like a tin, like this, and you open it up, and I think there's a bag inside that, and they have like, I don't know, maybe a dozen, maybe 12 of those. They're probably this big around.
Might have to have a look out for those.
Right.
So good.
Well, I know that Jason doesn't like peanut butter. What do you not like, Roseanne?
Can't hear you, Jeff. I'm not fussy. I like everything.
Okay.
That's why she's friends with me.
Chocolate snack.
Sorry.
Somebody's squelch or something. I hear psst. Oh, it went away. Do you would you prefer salty to sweet? Chocolate to like snack?
You don't like anything salty in your mouth, do you, Roseanne?
Stop being rude, Jake.
It says you guys don't have
honestly,
sunflower seeds either.
No, we do.
You
We
do?
have
Okay.
sunflower seeds.
That was one of the things that was on the list. They said you guys don't have Triscuits, wheat thins, Chex Mix, shredded wheat. A lot of
Sunflower seeds, as in the seeds from a sunflower.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they don't have things like Cheerios.
I was going to say they did
Cheerios.
say cereal also. Yep.
Yeah. I'm trying
Yeah,
to remember.
so-
I screenshotted the list.
I'm not. I quite enjoy savory and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fussy girl. I'll eat anything really.
I'm gonna
You
see
guys
if I
have-
can get you guys some candy corn because they don't have candy corn out for Halloween.
Candy corn.
Corn. Is that popcorn?
It's like a triangle that's
It's
white
candy.
and
It's
candy.
candy.
Different colored orange, yellow, and white for trick or
It
treating.
looks like a kernel of corn, but it's made out of candy. It's
Oh.
very popular at Halloween here. They don't have Peeps.
Yep,
at
that's
Easter,
another
no
one. Peeps.
What's
They don't have. Do you guys like marshmallow?
Peeps is a shaped marshmallow rolled in like sanding sugar.
Yeah,
Okay.
Real,
and they're
crunchy.
in different shapes. Like
A chicken
ducklings,
or a
you name it.
rabbit.
Chick for Easter time.
Okay, so we do have sort of shaped marshmallows, sugar things, but I don't know what they're called. I don't think they're called that, but I think it sounds very similar to that.
Okay. So do you guys like marshmallow or not? Like me, I don't like anything marshmallow other than s'mores around the campfire.
I'm not offended with marshmallow.
So that would be like a
Okay.
mallow cup or what is
Some
Charleston?
Some of the
chew?
Little Debbie snacks, because those are like bakery snacks, have marshmallow.
Oatmeal cream is yummy. One of my favorite.
They all sound so good, don't they?
And then we can't forget these motherfuckers. Funny Bones. They've been
I
sitting
don't
there.
think I've ever had those.
Oh my god, so good. So like I said
What are
before,
they?
let me open these puppies for you. It's like a chocolate cake. You get 2 in the package, okay? So it looks like this. It's chocolate cake.
It looks nothing like a bone.
What's
It's a
inside
funny
it?
bone. It's got, you're not going to like this, Jason. It's got peanut butter cream.
Oh,
And the inside
wow.
is a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting on
The
the
only peanut butter I like is Reese's, and all I have to do is look at those and I gain weight.
I
My
like
boyfriend
those.
eats them like popcorn.
I like those as well.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
are good. They look a bit like the Swiss rolls. Do you know the mini
Yep,
Swiss
we
rolls
have Swiss
get?
rolls. Yep.
So,
We call
That's
ours
fun.
devil's food rolls, I think.
okay.
Well, we have devil dogs. And
Do you have
devil cream.
Toblerone?
Oh, that sounds familiar. Toblerone? I think that's
Toblerone.
Is that
Yeah,
the gold or yellow wrap in a triangle?
Triangles.
Kind of long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I think you can get it at specialty candy shops here.
Yeah.
That's my kryptonite. That is. I love Toblerone, and I
Do
always
ya?
get a bar for Father's Day off my daughter. So I've got one to
Nice.
open on Sunday.
That's cool.
Awesome.
We have World Market here, and you can go and get all kinds of stuff. Like,
Do you guys have? Oh, sorry, JB.
what's the stuff from Australia? I'm drawing a blank right now. It's real salty.
Vegemite.
Yeah,
Really,
and they got one in England that's the same way, but they got them side by side on the shelf at the store.
See,
Ah,
Vegemite. We have
Marmite.
Marmite.
Marmite, that's what. Yeah,
What is
you
it?
either love it or you hate
It's
it.
a yeast extract. Actually, hang on. I think I've got a special one. I'll go and get it.
Ed was supposed
Now,
to
no
bring it.
hurling allowed on live.
Ed was, if you do, you
That
get
would be
the
a first,
outlaw.
right?
What is Vegemite?
It's yeast extract.
Yeah.
It's
So,
what?
like, yeast. It's yeast extract that
They spread it on.
they put it on toast and
So I was always
Yeah.
led
Yeast
to
does not
believe.
sound good to me.
No. I was always led to believe like it was a waste product from the brewers'
Yes.
factories, and so it's the waste product from the yeast that they brew beer with,
They ream out a
wow.
hole from the freaking beer vat.
and
Get
it's delicious.
Is
See,
it really?
Yes.
we've got that one.
yeast.
Which
Oh,
is-
wow.
We get that from our Aldi or Lidl shop supermarkets here.
okay.
Right. I shop at Aldi here, but I've never
But
seen
then-
that. Ooh, dynamite chili. Whoa, that looks
It's
That's
hot.
basically Marmite with chili in it, and it's
Oh.
really nice.
I bet that'd be better than just plain. That's for sure.
Right?
It's not too hot, but it's just got a hint of it just for the flavor. But it
Right.
is, and it just smells so nice. But it's the thing with Marmite is it's quite stodgy. So when you try spreading it on like your toast or your bread, it will rip your bread or your
Okay.
toast. Whereas you
So
got
you gotta
this stuff
warm it.
here is a lot softer.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't keep it in a fridge. If you keep it
We
in
don't.
a fridge,
I don't keep it in a fridge.
well,
Don't
Why
come
not?
on here
I've
starting on me
never-
already.
I've never had a problem with my Marmite.
And then I've raided my boys'
Oh,
Pringles.
he's got
Well,
Pringles.
see, Dan, they do have
Oh,
Pringles.
so Jason likes
People were
spicy
asking
stuff.
about
I like
and
spicy stuff.
sour.
Okay.
Spicy and sour.
Do you guys have red hot candies? Red
I
hot?
don't like candy or chocolate with chili or any like hot flavor in it.
Okay, because
So-
we have
Like
red
cinnamon?
hot candies that are cinnamon, but they're spicy.
Oh.
No? Okay.
You don't have like what are they? Mike and Ike's. What are those fruit? They're like what is it? What is it made of?
Good and plenty's, like good and plenty's, kind of.
Right. Good and fruity because good and plenty is licorice,
Because
right?
some
Pink and
people like
white
licorice and some
coated
don't.
right.
I love
I don't eat
licorice.
black licorice.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Boyfriend loves black
It's all right,
licorice.
I've got
My
a
sons
filter
love
now.
black licorice. I think it's
There
gross.
was something about licorice that when Roseanne, you'll remember the Bassett's licorice, all sorts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, the only ones I ate out of them were the little round ones that were covered in the little balls. You used to get the
Oh.
blue and the pink one.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Everything
aniseed
else-
buttons.
Everything else just had a horrible taste. I always just used to think
Hello,
it was like
Thomas, I know
eating
Saturday.
poo.
Joining.
Oh gosh.
And me nan or gran say, look, do you want one of these? No, they taste like poo. Don't want them. I don't know where I got that thought in my head because I've never obviously eaten it.
You
I gotta let
scared me,
Milo
Dean.
in.
I thought you were about to hurl. Oh, she just got up. Ugh. She didn't like something. I don't
Sorry,
know.
Bean.
Guess we're gonna
JP.
send a Ralph Rock to Bean.
Did
Ah.
you feel the heat at all, JP?
There's a little bit to it. I mean,
Yay! Thank God I'm not a wimp. There is a little heat.
yeah, there's a little bit to it. It's not like the one chip challenge or anything like that.
Oh
but
Right.
no.
I like
Yes,
spicy.
they're-
It doesn't
they're
like my gut.
definitely
My gut
hot.
doesn't like it though.
My boy eats those Doritos. Like
Oh.
they just pile them in him.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I like hot things, but after half a packet of those, it's like, oh no, they're not nice anymore. They're
Right.
just hot.
Right.
So then I started using like cream cheese and eating it with cream cheese, like Philadelphia or something like
Uh-huh.
that.
Right.
To try and cool it down a bit.
Yeah, look at JP over putting hot sauce on it. I mean,
Yeah.
Jason's fault. He suggested it.
Yeah. Well, so far I haven't found any mudlarkers responding to their comments yet. I'm trying to find a mudlarker that is willing to collaborate with us. I
What's
haven't
that?
had any luck yet.
What's that woman's name?
Nicola?
Sorry.
Yes.
Nicola's.
I was barking to come in. No, I didn't.
I
get
am small fry compared to her channel. I don't know that she
Doesn't
would
matter.
do that.
Ask her anyway. Some people.
I think I have put a
Oh,
comment in
all right.
that I would be
Mine, get off
coming
the
to
freaking
England
thing.
this fall. I would love to
Get off.
mudlark with her,
Get-
but I haven't heard anything back. No.
I can't get started on these bigger channels that may not have time for smaller channels because at the end of the day, they have to remember they started somewhere, and if
Yeah.
they're not willing to put a little bit
Well,
of
I
time
don't
into
know.
helping
She-
upcoming,
I mean, Nicola gets thousands. of
hopefully,
comments,
you know that it'll
nobody-
happen for you.
That's not humanly
Listen,
possible
listen,
to respond to
me-
thousands.
No,
of
no,
comments.
no, no.
Me and Rob Random have said we'll go mudlarking with you, but we've never been ourselves. So
I know I haven't either. So hopefully you guys know how to read the tide charts over there,
yeah,
because
yeah,
I guess
we'll-
they're different
High
than
and
the
low.
we have in the US. What?
I said,
Well, you're either going to be scraping the bed away with a chisel, or you're going to be treading water.
Right. Right.
Right.
I haven't talked.
Yeah.
I haven't talked recently with Don because his mother passed away.
Oh my.
Oh,
And it was a terrible accident that happened.
oh no.
Oh my.
They had a blackout where I think he still doesn't have power several days later. And she had dementia. And they were having the staircase replaced.
Oh my God.
No.
And he thought they went to bed and he heard a noise and got up and she
Couple
had
of
fallen
noises.
in the basement.
Oh my Lord.
Shit.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Hi, Thomas.
So anybody that hears this, I will say something, him and his family will be on my prayer list, but I haven't talked to him about England at all. I told him, just call me. I can't come down there because I've been exposed to COVID. I got to wait so many days before I can go do stuff. So I called Doug. I texted him. I said, are you awake? And he says, yeah, I just got up. I said, and then I called him and I said, I'm sorry to bother you this early, but would you please call and check on Don? Don had left the hospital and called me. And he goes, I can't bring myself to go home.
Oh.
And he was
That's
just
sad.
driving around aimlessly. He was trying to find a place to get something for breakfast because he had a chiropractor appointment, but I was concerned and I couldn't be down there to be with him. So I called Doug and Doug spent quite a bit of the day with him and made sure he got dinner that night. And then his cousin came over with family and they cleaned up the basement and did all that. So terrible tragedy. Terrible.
So sad.
Oh my. They're in our prayers.
Yeah. So, but I don't want this broadcast all over YouTube,
Nope. What stays in therapy? What's said in therapy stays in therapy.
Right. But,
Unless we all
it
get
was
permission.
terrible tragedy.
Hot.
What you eating?
What are you eating now?
Those Pringles. They're
the Pringles.
quite punchy. They are.
Yeah. I think Donnie and some of the guys in Ohio did that chip challenge thing.
The one chip.
Oh, the one. It was just one chip in a bag, right? It was like
I think they did that too. That scared me when Liz did it. I mean, I was concerned. It was like I wouldn't even attempt something like that. No, I don't have
I don't do spicy well.
You're going to be expecting your backside to be drinking the water at the toilet in the morning when you do one of them.
Yeah, I bet.
Do you guys have Funyuns?
Funyuns or bunions?
Funyuns.
I was going to say the same, Jace.
Funyuns are like they're a snack.
Onions.
They're onion rings.
Onion flavored, crispy.
Onion rings.
Onion rings.
Yeah, but they're called Funyuns. Yeah, over here.
Okay.
But,
Right.
Onion rings, but they're like. How can you explain them? Really crispy, like it's the crispy onion without the onion inside it, like really.
Right. If you eat too many of them,
Or like you ever have the fried pork belly stuff in the bag?
Pork scratchings,
pork rinds.
It's kind of like
or
like
crackling, as they call it.
Texture.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but like
but
onion,
it tastes like onions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never tried them.
Now, do
Never
you
heard
guys
of
have Fritos?
Doritos.
No,
Fritos. Fritos.
Oh, Frito. No, we have a Freddo, which is a frog on a chocolate bar made by Cadbury's, but that's
totally different.
No, these are made by Lay's potato chips.
Corn chips.
And they're corn chips.
And they're flavored. You have original corn chips, but then you can have
they got spicy, they got chili.
Yeah, chili cheese back in the day. Yum, yum, yum.
But when are you lot going to get
are they
the name change?
Are they quite puffy?
No, they're just I wish I had some, but I don't. I've been trying to cut the carbs out.
You got to get a petition together and get the name of your Lay's changed to Walkers.
Yeah.
The Walkers. Oh, it's called Walkers there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The corn chip is almost like, how can I explain it? You know, like if you watch somebody's video and they have confetti falling, it's kind of like
It's
small
a wavy
little rectangles that got a slight twist to it. Yeah, that's what a corn chip. That's what a Frito looks like. Like
Right.
a yellowish corn chip, but it has a little squiggle to it.
Right.
And then you
I'll
have
just
the
fill
toasted-
my backpack with snacks because I can bring any snack under so many ounces.
I'm thinking, is it like a knick-knack? You know, our knick-knacks, Jason?
It's a salty
Oh, like our knickknacks.
Yeah.
Knick-knack.
Maybe.
Could be.
I don't know.
snack.
Because like
Google that.
Dorito is made from the corn tortilla, the Frito chip is like, it's even more dense. It's like 3 times the thickness, of like the Dorito. So it really holds up. You could throw those in chili or soup too, and they'll have a crunch still after a minute of floating.
Yeah, I think it sounds like a knick-knack.
Knickknacks, they resembled like a miniature
No,
caveman
those are
club, didn't
round. Nope, it doesn't look like that.
What?
It doesn't look like that. I don't think I've ever had those before.
Wait, let's see.
It's an extruded corn snack, but they're round. But they're probably the texture of our Frito or of our cheese. What are they called? Darn.
Doritos?
No, the cheese snacks.
This is the
Where you can get the
Fritos.
crunchy. That's Fritos.
That's the Fritos corn chips.
Yeah.
All right. That lettering looks very similar to what we've got over here. So it's probably another type of crisp that we have a different by a different name.
Yeah, it's a cornmeal chip.
Whoop. This is their knickknacks. What they look like. And they're
Oh,
round.
let me make you big. I'm sorry.
Oh, right.
They're not the same as our knickknacks.
No.
Oh, that's
no,
the one it
those-
says over in England.
Those knickknacks, are they peanuts with an outer coating?
Let me see. Yes, they are. Yes,
Yeah, they are
So
nice.
those
They're
peanuts
they're
with an outer
nice.
coating.
They're under a different name here. We can get various different ones. They're really nice, especially if they're heated, and you eat them when they're warm. They're really delicious.
Is it that one? There's another knickknacks.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have pistachios?
Yes, that's the one.
That's the one.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's like
They are.
our
Show it
that's
again,
like
Dave.
our Cheetos.
And then we
Yeah.
have what we
They
have.
look like that out
Yeah.
of the bag.
That's our
Yeah.
knickknacks.
Yeah. Now ours
Okay,
are
so those
called
are like the crunchy
Cheetos.
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 Jeffro, check your phone.
I did.
See the new one?
Yep.
I'm trying to find pictures of them.
Why can't we just have a universal name for everything, and
I
there
don't
wouldn't be
know.
any
I don't get
confusion?
that because they're trying to keep track of their sales in each country. I don't know. You'd think you could do it another way.
Yeah.
Here's our crunchy Cheetos.
Hold
So
on.
when are you going to try your
Load up
chocolate
big.
then, Tina?
That's our crunchy Cheetos.
Say what?
When are you going to try your chocolate?
Ah.
Oh, yes.
And-
We're
look.
gonna
and
bring him with us.
It's
up
got
there,
the mascot that is a cheetah. The
Yeah.
animal, the cheetah.
hence the Chester cheetah.
Chester cheetah.
And then they have the big cheetah paws. They're huge. I don't know if you guys have them.
What's he going for? You going for the crunchy bar or the double decker?
I'm going for the.
Oh.
What you got?
That'll be nice.
You got your Cadbury one?
Yeah.
He's got the caramel one. All right, I'm
See-
gonna do mine. I was gonna do these on.
We're doing taste tests here.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
Cadbury's caramel used to be advertised on the TV in the UK by a slutty bunny.
A sexy
You guys
bunny.
do have
not a
Coca-Cola
Slutty
I hope,
bunny.
over there.
Jeff's got the caramel.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
We
have
have all
caffeine-free Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
they come in like little, like
Yeah.
I don't know, 4 little pillows, and they remind me of what's that candy bar that we have that has the 5 different.
Caramellos.
No, they have one that's got like caramel in it. The other one will have like chocolate in it. The other one will have like peanut butter.
Rolos?
Sky bar or something like
Oh.
that. They got like it's a multi-filled chocolate.
Look at that smile. He's liking that.
Is that good?
Nom,
Just
nom,
as
nom,
good as
nom.
something else.
Mm.
Mm. Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna have to turn my screen off.
Oh, the endorphins are flowing.
Oh, that's where it's at right there. Oh,
The
Yeah,
Cheez-Its, I don't have. I should show them a
Mm.
picture of that. They might call
So
them
good.
something different.
Thank you so much.
Definitely melts in your mouth.
I still have 2 pillows. We're gonna bring these up in so hubby can enjoy some of them too.
I don't know if I can stop.
We'll do. I know. Yum. So good. Very smooth.
Cheez-Its look like that.
Oh, so
Yeah, I've seen them. I think I've seen them.
Okay. Those
We'll
are
have them
Cheez-Its.
under a different name again. I
They
think.
come
Right.
in cheddar, white cheddar, and I think they even have like a spicy one now.
Because
Yeah,
we
I
have
think that was
we have a
basically-
round one called Ritz.
We have Ritz in the
Yeah, we have
sweet.
Ritz.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ritz. Our Ritzes aren't cheese, though, are they?
No,
No.
they're
Might be,
Ritz
they might be a
more,
totally. They might be a different product altogether. Because I know you got Ritz. There are. Is it like a Ritz chocolate? It's like
No.
a chocolate chip that's curved.
nope.
No, it's not chocolate at all. It's a salty cheese cracker.
Right. So it would be Ritz then.
No.
Or not even cheese. It's butter
'Cause
and
we,
salt.
yeah, we have Ritz crackers, but they're round.
my
Yeah.
mouth was watering watching you eat
And
that,
that's a
Jeff.
total different brand.
Oh.
Cheez-Its are different.
That's damn good.
It is a question for you then. When it comes to your chocolate, do you prefer to eat it that's room temperature or chocolate that's just come out the fridge?
Out of the fridge.
I like the fridge.
Mm.
Out of the fridge.
Out of the fridge
Certain
with a
ones I
cup of
put in the
coffee.
freezer.
This is the
See.
Ritz crackers.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what
right,
we got. Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't like chocolate that's in the bin in the fridge. Hence why I put my chocolate in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
That's too funny. Jalapeno.
You guys have Oreos?
Yeah, we have Oreos.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it
they're
twist
the
it,
same.
lick it, bite it, dip it, or whatever it is?
Yeah, there's no one way to eat an Oreo cookie.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody eats Oreo the
You guys
same.
don't have Girl Scout cookies, do you?
Nope.
No,
I
we
think I'll
don't.
get
we don't have Girl Scouts over here. I think the closest we got is Girl
some
Guides.
frozen. I might have some
Girl
frozen
Guides.
thin mints. I might have some frozen thin mints that I can bring.
I love frozen thin mints.
Those are chocolate.
Bro, they don't have graham crackers
mint
either.
chocolate cookies.
So you guys would love the Keebler graham cracker dipped in chocolate. Ah,
I heard somebody mention sourdough bread earlier.
That was me.
yep.
That's because JP was cooking it on the creek for us, making.
I
French
love
toast.
sourdough bread. Oh, it's to die for. That it's when I went to Portugal. You're at the table and you order your food and everything, and while you're waiting for your food to be cooked and everything, they bring a little basket of like bread that you can have as like a snack while you're waiting. And it's the closest thing that I can remember it to. So, but it's quite expensive for like half a loaf. So every now and then I'll get treated to like a little packet of sourdough bread, and it'll be gone in a sitting. Just put bread butter on it, and I can sit there and eat it.
Absolutely. Was it?
Somebody's asking, do you guys have jawbreakers? Which is a hard. Well, it depends.
Gobstopper.
Not that we've had, not that I've had one for a long time, but they're like a big gobstopper.
Yeah.
Gobstoppers.
And you suck down through the various different coloured levels.
Yeah.
Only it doesn't have the edges like the gobstopper. It's just kind of like a cue ball playing billiards.
Yeah.
Right.
Put it in your hanky for later.
Yeah.
I used to do that with my what the hell were they called? Fireballs. My fireballs. I used to throw them in a cup of water until most of that red was gone. It was just light pink. Then I could suck on it.
Right.
That's why I don't like sweets infused with like any sort of like chili or hot flavour.
Right.
It's, just, it's horrible.
There they are.
Oh, he's got fireballs.
Of course I do.
What about butterscotch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Butterscotch,
You have the little butterscotch candies?
You guys have jelly beans?
Yeah, I love jelly beans.
But do you have Jelly Belly jelly beans?
No, I've got a Jelly Belly, but not the Jelly Belly beans.
Jelly Belly are flavored jelly beans. Like you could get popcorn flavored.
Hey, they have that jelly bean contest thing that you can order that some of the jelly beans don't taste good.
See,
we I think Marius.
We can get the jelly beans over here where you get them in a pack and you'll have two different sides. You'll have the nice flavors and you'll have the horrible flavors, but they're identical beans.
Yes. Yep. I'm trying to remember Marius's channel, Adventures. In he's not in Australia, he's in New Zealand. And he and his little brother did that and mixed them all up. And his little brother got so many of the yucky ones.
The dog food one, oh, it's horrible. The dog food one.
Vomit.
He had one that
Chum.
One was dirty socks. I think one was called dirty
that's
socks.
gross. Oh my god. I bet it was like Parmesan-y.
Something, yeah.
The sweat locker.
Yeah.
Well, that's like you guys having prawn flavored chips, and then people are saying, was it Robert and Melissa that said it tastes like vinegar?
Prawn cocktail? Was it prawn cocktail you sent them?
Or salt, prawn vinegar or something. Yeah.
Jeff will have a packet of those as well. And they do not taste like salt and vinegar. And if your salt and vinegar tastes like prawn cocktail crisp, then
it's bad and throw it away.
It's bad. Throw it away. Throw it away.
Yeah.
It should
taste. I would think a prawn chip would kind of taste almost like, I don't know, something like chowder, you know?
Do you get prawn cocktail sauce?
Yeah.
So it tastes a bit like that.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So it's
cocktail
got a bit
sauce.
Yeah.
Horseradish.
So it's a bit
I don't understand.
vinegary, a
Ketchup
little
and
bit
horseradish.
paprika,
Ketchup and horseradish, right? I mean, that's pretty much cocktail sauce.
Yeah.
Do you guys have ketchup flavored chips?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of them because I'm not a big fan of ketchup itself.
Me neither. But I do eat my French fries.
We have got fiery ketchup here, and I don't mind that. That's a bit different. The only other time that you'll ever catch me eating anything with ketchup on it is if I put some cheese on toast, squirt the ketchup on it, and put it under the grill. Cheese on toast with ketchup on it is nice.
Like that's welfare pizza.
Yeah.
Sorry, we used to make our own
pizzas on Pop-Tarts?
Spaghetti sauce.
Pop-Tarts. I don't know whether we still have them on. We did have them in the 80s.
Right.
Wow. Those looked good.
Oh, those sound yummy.
Bourbon, smoked bourbon kettle chips.
Ribeye steak and bourbon. I couldn't pass them up. I said, I got to try them.
For sure.
I'd have a hand in each bag. Exactly. They seem like they would go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like that's the meal.
Halibut. Thomas 907 says halibut is good too.
Halibut.
That's fish.
Yeah, because they were saying that they were hungry in the chat. And then
Yeah, and
Oh,
Thomas
yeah.
said he was going to make Alaskan salmon tonight, and then
Ooh, yummy! I love
Brenda's-
salmon.
Brenda's not a fan of salmon. Me
I
neither, because it
make-
reminds me of fishing with the salmon eggs.
No, I love salmon. I make poached salmon with a sour cream dill sauce all over the top of it.
Sour cream dill sauce.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
sounds
it's
like
really good.
Sounds like it would be if you liked salmon.
Yeah, but you gotta
Well,
think. You gotta
Jackson
think.
doesn't like salmon, but he likes salmon
Your
with sour cream dill sauce on it.
But
But I got to put
Thomas's
extra on his. He's
Thomas's-
covering up the taste.
Thomas's salmon is freshly caught though. It's not bought
Yes,
out of the
it's
store.
different.
It's
It does
straight
not
out of the
taste-
creek.
It
Right.
doesn't taste the same.
Yeah,
It's
much
not
fresher.
fishy tasting.
Combos. So combos, you guys said they only have. Well, number one, Jason doesn't like pretzels. Combos are kind of like a hollowed out pretzel filled with like a pasty powder cheese flavor.
Yeah, right.
About yay big.
Bye, Rob. Have a good day.
Sounds nice. I think we have like scampi fries.
Scampi
Are
fries.
they little square things
They-
with a
they-
bit of juice
yeah.
in the middle?
No, hang on, no, because they were different because they were made by the same company because they used to be on the cardboard behind the bar in the pubs, and you'd have one of them was the cheese moments. Those were the ones with like rectangular pillows with a lovely cheese filling, and then the scampi fries. I think they were sort of like more. They tapered off to one end, so they were not quite a triangle, but they were like a triangle with a flat top. But we always had this thing when we were eating them.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
He's got
Oh,
he's got
no.
a what? You used to what?
We used to call them fishy fannies.
The fin.
I almost said it. It sounds like it would be the tail end of a fish. But
Hence why I
Well,
don't
that's
eat
like-
a lot of scampi fries.
I think they call a fanny something else, don't they?
Yeah, like your fanny pack, you call your fanny. Well, like, is your backside. It's the front part of a woman is the fanny in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
really?
Oh, my.
Your front bottom, as they call it.
That's why I was saying no, Jason. No.
I've seen some guys with two asses, all right? You don't know if they're fucking coming or going. You gotta look for the tits.
This is the padded cell.
Actually, I hate to be the Debbie Downer. I cannot believe that we've gone past the 3-hour mark, which is like totally awesome. And I can't believe that I have so many awesome people on my stream. However, I have to like get the rest of our stuff ready because we're hitting the road when hubby gets home from work at 3:30, and we're going up north to camp. So I told him I would have like everything situated and ready to. All he has to do is come through the door and grab the shit and throw it in, and we'll be ready to go because it's a 2-hour drive.
Right.
Well, as much as I would love to continue fucking sitting here with all of you, because and all of you in the chat too, we're checking it out. You guys are all included too. We're having an awesome time. But I definitely have to end the stream so that hubby doesn't get here and I'm still here going, oh fuck. Oh my god, is it 4 o'clock already?
You can blame it on us.
But just want to wish all you guys out there happy Father's Day if you have children.
Happy Father's Day.
Or happy
gang.
pre-Father's Day if you have a loved one that is carrying. And love to all. And like I said, you guys, I'm not going to say I'm going to kick you out of my stream. Everybody can hit the fucking spin around door whenever you want. I'm just going to see if I can find my outro real quick, share it with all of you, and then we'll all say our goodbyes. All right.
We'll have our after party.
What would you
After
say?
party. After party.
Oh, after party.
party.
Oh, yeah. Hold that thought. Let me see if I can find this bitch.
The awkward silence.
You've been awesome, guys. Sorry, Jeff. Didn't mean to bounce him off your head. Okay, where the hell is this in my stream? Let me get this out of here. Where is it? Here it is. I just don't want to hit the wrong one and end up booting somebody that I said I didn't want to boot. All right, everybody in the stream, thank you so much for being here with me again this Friday.
Thanks for having us on.
Huh?
Thanks for having us on.
Not a problem. You guys come back anytime. The door is always open. Okay? Invitation is always there for you.
I've got the key.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
We will not be here on Monday, so just so you guys know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.
See everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming. Happy Father's Day. Let me